It's afternoon again. What do I have for materials? 461, 100. Not enough to make anything.
You never know when the... Well, then.
Well, at least I had a bit of free time to do something today. I don't know how meaningful my actions today would turn out to be, but I was confident I did everything I could for a good outcome. I slept. I slept longer. I should just go to bed now.
School is in session.
I should just go to bed again. Welcome back, Bob. We're still on serial battles. I just started back up. Yeah, I thought so.
Intruder defense.
We have so many battles in front of us.
Hooray!
Lucky combat members.
No.
Aha!
Oh, it's us again? What the? What's up, Tenkai? No, not yet. This is cereal battles. It's where we put breakfast cereal to the test.
I'll slice you and die, and then.
Even I'm trembling in fear.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, the fact that there were a bunch without Takumi, I think those are all going to be those I think were or I don't know. Some of those are unique, I bet, right? Is it Adamakyu again?
It's that man again.
It's that
It's like we really...
An enemy of such low caliber doesn't. I will do it. I will.
Bagal. I'm assuming this won't take... We'll finish this one tonight for sure. There's no way it takes that long, especially because I'm skipping over a lot of text that seems unnecessary. Bagal. I watched the Nintendo, the State of Play, the PlayStation State of Play Japan/Asia, and you know, there was one thing in particular on that. I think they said, for the record, that there would also be some other updates, things that weren't Japanese or like come from an Asian studio, because I'm assuming that Coffee Talk has not like moved its studio over to Asia, right? Yeah, they have, so I didn't look too much into it, but there's 4 more heroes, quote unquote, for John Origins, for Dynasty Warriors, featuring John Dynasty himself. One is like you can work with the yellow turbans, I think it was, right? Because there's the yellow turbans armor.
Intruder defense.
And I can't tell for sure, but was there a Dong Zhuo and then a Meng Kuo? I don't know. What are the other... Who are the other characters? Yellow Turban, Dong Zhuo for sure. Good morning. There's another defensive battle. Have to drive him back. What it's worth is persistent, terrible, announce. I'm going to choose one word out of each of these boxes. Mister. Win. No.
It's a one-way road to victory from...
Oh, Lu Bu and Yuan Shao. Okay, that makes sense. Meng Kuo's not until later anyways. I can't wait until they charge me $30 for Meng Kuo. Meng Kuo. Yuan Shao. So, do you think you can cuck Lu Bu? That's my question. That is my question. Can you cuck Lu Bu? No, but it is. It is, Bob. They're charging you for those 4 characters.
It's that little one. I think you can let me handle them. Their attacks are used, please. Can...
Understood.
Or, all right. Wait, was Dao Chan in the base game? I'm just saying that Dao Chan is like clearly who everyone's gonna try and romance if she's in the game, right? And that is quintessentially cucking NTR and
You've
Boo Boo.
revealed your true form again. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't work on an asswipe like me.
Wait, what day are we on? This is a good. This is a good line. We need to get this line. Hold on. In fact, oh no, I can't change the audio mix right now. Fuck.
It doesn't work on an asswipe like me.
Yes, it doesn't
We gotta-
work on an asswipe like Mr. Ginzaki.
It doesn't work on my fetid ass.
It doesn't work on Mr. Ginzaki's fetid ass.
Thank you, Ava. I feel invigorated now.
Oh, you're suggesting we do it the other way by cucking Dao Chan. That's a better way.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Hey, at the very least, this this route's still better than the conspiracy route because there are a lot of jokes. Conspiracy route, sure, we get some cool CG with the two robots shocking us with cattle prods, and the one with Sire holding up 2 cattle prods and an X is pretty dope. But yeah, I don't know. '84. And then in the one that we don't get shocked, the title is Lambs to the Slaughter, so you can just assume that we die. Fantastic route. 10 out of 10, would play again. After waking up to the sound of the alarm, war room. No enemy. Wouldn't know. Me too. Another echo. Echo?
Aha!
Wow, it's Sumino again.
I shall be cheering you on.
Yeah, and then Shion blows up on Ato. It's pretty dumb. Shion blows up Ato, and everyone's like, good ending, good ending, good ending. I don't know.
They're sending in the minions first. Special.
Rah, rah, rah. I feel like this is where all the battles went in this game. Right here. Like actual quantity. I don't really know. I think whatever. The battles are whatever.
No strong presence detected this.
Then this'll be right.
Aye aye. Leave me out. Throw in an iced cafe. I said leave me out.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. This would have been complete torture in the opening month of this game's release. Like, I don't know how the hell anyone play tested this and thought it was okay. Excellent job, everyone. You're free to go back and rest up now. Oh, this is weird. Sumino, is something wrong? Well, we didn't see any commanders today, but I was wondering how they keep coming back. They've only come back 5 times each at this point. That's an exaggeration. And if they can be revived, why aren't why aren't they attacking us more often? Is there a difference between battles with and without commanders? Who the hell knows what's going on in their sneaky little minds? You even said the same thing a little while ago, didn't you? I did say that, yes. I was probably overthinking this. Deep inside, however, I was gripped with the dreadful feeling that this might just be the calm before the storm. I didn't hear the intruder alarm this morning. or the morning announcement, now that I think about it, it's probably way past morning by now. I haven't heard the morning announcement in a while, actually. Not that I miss it or anything. Anyway, it looks like I have a little bit of free time today. Can you imagine if we got this route naturally without like clearing a bunch of other things? Like if we didn't know what this route was called and we, we're looking for the ending, if you will. Oh, right, it's afternoon. We'd be like, I would be taking this route way too seriously. I'd be taking the conspiracy route too seriously. I'd be taking all of those routes way too seriously. Let's just sleep.
You never will then.
Night already, just not enough time. Better just rest up for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure the enemy will be attacking us again sooner rather than later. All right, well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Here's the day that Dal Shah shows up.
Intrude defense.
Bad morning, everyone, because I have bad news. The radar has picked up something powerful. It's probably a commander. The thing is that the data of this commander doesn't match any of the previous commanders we've fought before.
So a new type of commander?
How is there a new type? We should have already fought all the commanders before. Well, the battlefield's the only way to find out for sure. Okay, today's lucky combat members will be Tsumino, Yakushiji, Shizuhara, Kawana, Maruko, Ginzaki, Mochiro, Eva.
It's possible that none of our previous strategies will work this time, so be quick on your feet.
Now is the time.
Why did he become a Texan? I don't know.
Is still waiting in the wings. I suppose we'll have to clear out the minions first.
Got it.
Oh, this is a new battle, I think.
Let's make this a quick one.
We know it's Dal Shah, but I don't remember ever fighting minions before Dal Shah shows up. Oh, never mind. I'm full of shit after all. Wait. Is it Veshness then? Because Veshness has done enough.
Where is that new commander we were supposed to meet?
Oh! Be careful! That powerful blip on the radar is closing in on you!
Yeah, I don't remember a Dal Shah fight on day 87 where he comes in late.
Damn commanders finally decided to show up, huh?
Yeah, it's Dal Shah. Huh, weird.
That's the new commander then? Why does he look so familiar?
Keep your guard up. He's clearly stronger than the others.
To battle!
You left yourself open. 2 arms. There's only one game I can think of off the top of my head where there's like dialogue that is more memey than this in terms of battle yells. There are probably other games that I'm just not thinking of that are like older where when voice acting in general is kind of whatever, right? Like, you get into your Chaos Wars and shit like that. But no, the game I'm thinking of is fuck, what is it called? Stella something. Stella Glow, I think. How disappointing. You're already tired before the battle had even begun. Perhaps you should consider coming at me at full strength the next time. You do not stand a sliver of chance otherwise. So you're retreating against my orders, but I do not care. I will surely claim your complete destruction as my prize in our next showdown. Wait in anticipation. The commander retreated. We had no strength left to give chase. All we could do is stand and stare with open mouths.
Huh?
Assessing the situation. Didn't even scratch him. I wasn't using his full strength. Just prepare. Start thinking about fighting at full force again. About that, actually, do you suppose you could remove me from the combat party for a short while? What? Why? You seem to know something we don't. Hi, Commander. Sturdy body. Poison.
Huh?
Right.
I looked into it and found that
Yeah, okay.
I succeeded in formulating a poison that...
You can make that kind of poison? Not fully. I'm still researching it. The defensive battles have been keeping me very busy, you see. In just a large quantity... It's possible I would like to help you Goblin with this task. Okay. I comply with everyone's decisions. We already know what's happening. No, yeah, and Stellar Glow, they're like it's a strategy game for the Nintendo 3DS or DS. I don't know which one. I think it's 3DS. Here we go. It can't be Dalshaw, right? That's right. It's just regular ass battles at this point. There are just a bunch of like funny lines when you select people. It's Popo's turn. I'm coming. I don't know. It's just or here I come. I don't remember what he says. There's it's the same voice actor as Ulbrich from Octopath Traveler. He has some good lines.
What's the matter, Ava?
Something feels...
For my people. For my
do
home.
not
Hey,
know.
what's up, Abyssal?
Only that something feels strange.
Don't know what you're getting at?
Understood.
Something feels strange. It's because we're fighting her character, maybe. Or her boss. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to start playing Claire Obscure probably in a couple days whenever I finish this.
Careful, ever.
Oh, yep, it is. It is Ava's character. We're fighting Ava's commander, or like Ava, you know what I'm saying. She's going to start yelling, I bet.
Wait.
Ava!
As Shoma's warning, Ava quickly spun around and deflected an incoming projectile, a boomerang that flew towards her under the cover of mist. And then someone stepped out of the mist to everyone's utter disbelief. Another Ava.
You are me? I am me. Ava, the paragon of nature. But Ava is me. I'm Ava. Ugh! My head hurts. Yes, I must be in pain myself. Let me put an end to this. My sister is quite angry. And Commune misses me too.
Wait, why don't you think it'll win Game of the Year? Do you think Silk Song's gonna do that? She's gonna do it!
I will put myself out of my misery now. Blood of my bond, release!
With that war cry, the other Ava changed forms and...
Here we go.
Do my eyes deceive? Because all of us have six. No! It's a doppelganger!
Wait. Who freaking cares?
Ava,
Yes,
let's fight together, Ava.
I will.
So, I've heard a bit about how like the voting works in general. The judges, like, so I think audience participation matters to some small amount. I could be wrong. Maybe that's only for the viewer's choice or whatever. Oh, it's more fucking wrestling references, damn it. Yeah, I don't remember for sure, but no, it's like a bunch of like legacy members of the press, like new and old, so that basically vote on things, right? I remember the year that Dave the Diver came out, and Jeff Gersman, who's like, you know, prolific within like video game journalism, was like pretty annoyed by the fact that Dave the Diver was in the indie category, despite it being like, I don't remember if it's Nexon or whatever, but it's like that game was published by a huge fucking company. But it's still like I think one indie game of the year. So yeah, I mean the judges are like, it doesn't seem like the judges are great, but Sifu and fighting. What else? What else? There's something that really annoyed the piss out of me. Oh right, yeah, Triangle Strategy was an JRPG for some fucking reason. Oh my god. There's no strategy in Triangle Strategy. Yes, I am fine. I apologize for making you worry. We'll check Ava's vitals later to make sure there are no abnormalities. The situation is getting more and more inscrutable. Misreading things this whole time. In what sense? Defeated commanders coming back could be attributed to some sort of revival method or manifestations of echoes. But this time, even our fellow combatant Ava made another appearance. Well, she was also right next to us in the flesh. Copies were all sorts of sludgy to the touch. This one felt different. Wait, is Shion making these fucking copies? Is Shion the one forcing us to fight these battles? Doppelgangers. This is not the time for your eyes to be sparkling, Kako. There's no time for us to figure out what's going on since there's only a little more than 10 days left. But then, so what does the term indie mean? Like, if not independent publisher? Obviously, even that in and of itself is dumb, is like a dumb way to put it, right? Because Baldur's Gate is also an independent publisher. But, oh, there you go. Yeah, so even if Nexon's like, you only get 5 people, which I don't think is the case. It's like, it's straight up shouldn't be considered an indie game. But then again, it's just like indie rock, right? It's whatever. It's whatever. There's also the issue of Dalsha. Recharge your batteries. Nodded. Exhausted. Slept. Are we going to wake up on... No. Oh my god, no. There's still potentially 2 or 3 more battles. Oh no. Never mind. Still potentially 2 or 3 battles, I guess, if they really wanted to. It's not Dalsha. You're fine. Yeah, so with that in mind, like, how big do you get before your game doesn't really fall under the category of indie anymore? Because do you think Hades 2 deserves to be called an indie game? Like, it does from the context of it's not published by a major publisher. But like that game, you know, obviously like a lot of hands were in that, and that was not like a low budget game. By the way, Hades 2 is great. I know I haven't been playing much of it on stream, but I just got through like the first ending, quote unquote, of Hades 2, and I think that game's freaking fantastic at this point. Yugamu and Nozomi aren't back yet. That's probably my game of the year, honestly. I saw them working nonstop in the biolab yesterday, even when we were battling. Well, unfortunately for you, Dalsha seems to be a no-show. It's a little reassuring.
Yes.
Fight the enemy. Indie or Minecraft, when Minecraft won an Indie Award, was that before they were like owned by Microsoft though? Because maybe that's legitimate. I don't think you can keep using that term indie anymore is my question.
This is the
Or question, my statement. I don't think the term works
Nobody's
anymore.
thinking about...
Because Baldur's Gate and Hades both are indie games when you get down to it. Hades 1 and 2. I don't know what the budget for Hades 1 was, to be fair, but I don't think those games are on the same... I don't think those games are on the same platform or should be held to the same standard as Void Stranger or what tactical wizard breaching thing, whatever the fuck that game's called. I don't remember what it's called.
Perhaps they're conserving their energy for one major final
But yeah, Minecraft, I'm pretty sure was indie at some point in time, or like a quote-unquote like small team and whatnot. No, but that's the point. That's the point, though. Larian Studios used Kickstarter to get a lot of their money to begin with, right? Or excuse me, for Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, they had other releases that did really well with Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. They're still an independent company is the thing, right? Like, or they don't publish their games through like whoever you want to use as their example. It's true you finished making the poison. So that's why Baldur's Gate 3 you could argue is an indie game. But like again, that's why the whole category of indie is just stupid at this point. It's just dumb. They need to come up with a different term for it. Because we know what the category is supposed to represent. We know it's supposed to be things that are small budget or small team. They should be the Stardew Valleys. They should be the Axiom Verges, the Dead Cells, I actually don't know if Dead Cells is a small team or not. They should be like the actual small teams. Like not Clair Obscur. Like actually small teams that worked on it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Not taking anything away from Clair Obscur too. It's just that like, and even their own, sorry, I'm readjusting. I don't think their own studio has even like tried to purport or claim this either, but that's the point. Yo, Abyssal, that's exactly my point. Larian Studios is still independent if you go by the definition, because they are not working with a large publisher. That's why the indie category is a bad category now. It's an aerosol poison. Okay, yeah, this is all the same things we all know about. Blah, blah, blah. Looks like we might not actually have another battle before that. I honestly don't know what the team, what kind of team size we're looking at Silksong, but part of me doesn't even want to consider that to like fall under that category anymore. Whatever, you know. Obviously, I'm not arguing that Silksong, is not an indie game. It is an indie game as far as I'm aware, but like, if we're like attributing a bunch of different things in, like funding, resources and staffing, I feel like there are some even like smaller studios that really shouldn't fall under that category at this point, whatever that category should be. Doll Shaw's here. Good thing we made it. The build efficient. Ha.
Yeah.
Okay, Doll Shaw time. To battle. I hope he has new dialogue when we kill him.
I'll use the trap to make him inhale the poison. Everyone!
I don't remember what publication had it, but there was like a title that was something like Newcomer. I think TGA might have it as well.
Poison gas!
It worked!
You had it come.
Do not attack.
Hell yeah!
But like Newcomer's award, I think is pretty interesting. Balatro or Balatro or Balatro or however you want to pronounce it. I think that's a good example of like what deservedly is like indie game of the year. Vampire Survivors, that's another good example. I'm trying to remember what other indie games won in years past. I don't know enough about like Hades, the original Hades, like studio size and budget and so forth. But I think that game really did better than any other Supergiant game that had come out at that point.
Grant me the proud
Did Chain Geass actually win an indie dev? Oh yeah, Mega Bonk is a good example of another like indie sweetheart in my opinion, or whatever that category should be called, right?
Wait, this commander isn't going to disappear?
Oh, you're right. I wonder what makes him different from the others.
Oh no! We've only seen this 9 times at this point, maybe more.
Fishness.
How very careless of you to end up in this state. It's so easy for me to steal your power now.
Then Veshness kicked Dalshaw's corpse away with a sneer.
I was just thinking we hadn't seen her around lately. I guess she only showed up to deal the finishing blow, huh?
You stupid spotlight stealer! Come on, everyone! Time to put this bitch in her place!
There's no need to rush. I don't intend to fight you. Yet. Especially after I've found something so interesting. Let's keep going for a while more. I believe you will enjoy it too. Our battle can take place when it is ready.
What did you find? What's so interesting about it?
You will know when the time comes. Oh, I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait to see the dismal look on your battered faces as you behold everything being swallowed by utter despair in your final moments.
With no regard for us standing there, dumbfounded with our weapons, Veshness left with a victorious laugh. Although I was honestly relieved we didn't have to fight her here as well. We defeated Dalshaw, but it didn't bring us any sort of joy. Next big problem, doubt and anxiety. I woke up, the alarm was silent. Even then, I didn't get up. More than the fatigue from yesterday's battle was the anxiety in my mind. But what is Veshness going to do next? Why did she seem so confident? 5 days left. Why don't we sleep a few days in a row? Damn it.
Ah.
The alarm.
Intruder alert. Defend.
Oh, you know, I think it's also hard to determine, like, what level of publisher do you have to be before the game is considered is considered non-indie as well, right?
Oh!
No, Veshness. Look at the monitor.
Oh.
I don't see any invaders.
You're not seriously telling me
Oh,
the
this is
alarm
real. This is
broke at
different.
this critical time?
Wait, let me zoom in a little more on that monitor.
Tsubasa started tapping on the controls and the camera slowly zoomed in on one spot. Enhance.
What? There's another me over there?
Doppelganger!
You're getting excited about the wrong thing here, Kako.
What's happening? Why are there 2 Mokos?
I don't recall becoming a gimmick wrestler with a body double.
No, that's not it. This is the commander who can make copies of people. She copied Moko last time, too. Then used that form to infiltrate the academy.
Because Iceberg might fall under, like, it might, you know, if indie, if that is like whatever category TGA is using as their indie category, Iceberg may still fall under like a low budget enough publisher that maybe maybe depending on the game or project that's under it, or you know that they're publishing, it could still be considered independent. She's got lots of guts trying to make a copy of me.
I'm not angry, but I won't be your scapegoat either.
Oh, so they're just gonna do the battle, I think, where Moko is discovered. I think that's what this battle is. When we discover Moko's a villain, and she's like, her head's turning around 180 degrees and then 360 degrees, and like is looking a little weird in the first 100 days.
Hey there, fake Moko! Watch me Moko the Moko out of you!
Oh my god, the jokes. They keep building on each other and getting worse, damn it. Skip the battle.
I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic, not losing, not be quiet! And you're going down for... Why do you all hate me? I just want to be...
What the?
Alright, I wanted to see this cutscene because it was a good one. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was kind of spooked by that whole sequence when Takumi's following Moko in the first 100 time, the first timeline, first 100 days.
The real Moko!
It was kind of spoopy, you know? Kind of spoopy. But then again, like the well-endowed ghost was kind of spoopy in the Box of Calamity route too. When I next came to, the sun was already set. I was awake, but my body wasn't moving. We still had to survive a few more days, but my mind and body were already exhausted from all the fighting. I couldn't help but hope for peaceful and uneventful rest from that moment until day 100. But I knew that would never happen. We're gonna get one more battle, aren't we, before the last fight. Vashnes would be showing up again for sure. Prepare myself to the end. 3 days left until day 100. I'm going to be kind of disappointed if there's not a single new fight in this series, you know? In this chart. Do I know how many more endings we need? We're 13 endings. And, yeah. 2 of those endings are accounted for already as well, so... It's not her this time. So I'm guessing the meat ending is going to have 2 or 3 or 4 more endings. This is only going to be 1 from the looks of it, maybe 2. And then the casual route might have a few different ones. Battle formation, soldiers. Looks like she's finally here. I knew it. Vashnes is here. Time for the decisive battle.
That just blew all my adrenaline and I'm starting to get nervous.
She seemed to have an ace up her sleeve. I suppose we'll be finding out what it is now.
Who bloody cares? She ain't nothing to be scared of. We just need to steel ourselves and take her out.
Yes, I will only kill invaders. Let this be the last time I have to kill without love. After this, I'll stick to all of you and... I mean... There's still so much I want to do. I'm not going to die here.
Please use this filthy lowlife as a meat shield whenever you need one.
I'll do my best too. Losing has never been on the agenda. Since Kaku's amped up and ready to go, I'll have to do my best, or my part as her dear brother. Yes, let's go everyone. I'll protect you all. That's the spirit, Nozomi. Now I'll protect Nozomi while she's busy protecting all of you.
We can do this if we work together.
I mean, I'm really, really hoping that one of these routes... We straight up see another Takumi and Hiruko in on day 90. So there has to be an explanation for it. If there's not an explanation for why they're there, why did they even write that in? Was that cut content? I don't know. So I'm hoping it's either in the meat route or the casual route, because it's we're already past day 90 in this route, and it's not here. I just realized something, and now it's gonna bug me for... Oh wait, no, it's probably a bike parking area.
Is she sitting back and observing things for now?
That disdainful disrespect of hers really riles me up. Let's smoke her out now.
If it did, that'd be hilarious, I think.
Okay, we got rid of them.
Be careful what you...
Wait a second, what the heck? Veshness had appeared in, so is this from the first 100 days? Veshness had appeared in our line of sight and was calmly walking towards us. Her posture was so confident and relaxed as always, but there was something different. She was wearing her mask.
Why did she put on that mask again?
Veshness didn't give us any time to think about it. She immediately slit her throat and transformed. There's gonna be a second Veshness, isn't there?
Man, Veshness isn't gonna lift a finger herself? Is she just observing things for now?
No. She's starting to move.
I have been gauging your combat abilities. It is my first time seeing you fight in person after all.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so this is a different one.
First time?
I have a good grasp of your abilities now. It's time for me to get serious.
You ain't making any sense, but if you're finally getting serious, then let's see what you got for us!
Guys, can you let me deal with her first? Remember that poison gas trap we built to deal with Del Shah? Well, I actually made one more. Maybe we can weaken her using poison like we did with Del Shah.
I see. That poison is extremely deadly after all. It's going to be difficult to pull off, but absolutely worth a try.
Then our job is to back Nozomi up! Let's get this match going!
Poison! You dare pull this act of cowardice on my superior self!
Yeah.
Hey, I think it worked. Now I can kill the invader. Yes! Let's bring Veshness down together.
Cursed cowards! You learned to play some underhanded tricks in this world, I see.
In this world? What does she mean by that?
I shall kill and consume all of you right now. Then I will ascend to godhood.
I think you may be right. The blip on the radar is moving farther and farther away. However, nobody pursue her. She may be trying to lure you into a trap.
Well, that means this battle is done and dusted. Head on back, everyone.
Surely there's not a battle 98. A battle on day 98. So that means real final battles coming up. After that, we returned to the war room and started discussing what Veshness had said. But no answer was forthcoming, and we were soon dismissed. After fighting with every last shred of our energy, we were all completely spent. This wasn't the end. I just had a feeling 2 days left until day 100. So surely... oh no, don't do this to me. I suddenly found myself awake. I sat up. Glancing at the clock, I saw it was already past noon.
Huh?
Free time, no attack today? Okay, free time. No regrets. We have to do everything we can to prepare. Rest in bed, time will pass. Yes.
At ease, soldier. Another day. Get some.
What other unfinished business do I still have? No, it's already too late. I don't want to lose any more of my friends. I will protect everyone. 1 day left until day 100. She's here.
Intruder, defend.
Was I wrong? Or is there still only one Veshness? Once I had skilled myself, I headed for the war room. No, the other Veshness actually left, so I'm thinking maybe we might get 2 Veshness in this battle. Everyone here, welcome to the true final showdown.
Not if she hadn't fled back then. We totally would have won if we kept going.
But it did give us, also give us more time to get things ready. Nozomi and I worked together to build more poison gas traps. This time we made 2 just in case. That said, we don't know if she'll fall for the same trick twice. Having something's better than nothing. Actually getting it to hit her may seem difficult, but it's nothing we can't achieve by working together.
Yes, we shall be providing our full support as well.
All right, everyone, it's time to begin our final defensive battle. Hell yeah, she ain't getting away this time. We didn't get to finish the job last time, but she's as good as mincemeat now.
I'll fight. I can't die before all the girls in the world wake up and realize what a hunk I am.
See, he's foreshadowing the Gaku route. I've got stuff to do after getting out of this place, like finally staying at a luxury hotel. We'll survive this for sure, because they stand no chance against us together.
That's right. This is the true final battle.
If we skip this battle, it's going to be sad as heck. Although I think the whole 2 traps thing already tells us that that's probably not the case.
Yo! Show yourself, Veshness! Too busy quaking in your boots to face us?
No need to raise your voice. She's already here.
As usual, Veshness was calmly walking towards us, as if she owned the place.
This time.
What does that mean? I'm too brain dead to figure it out.
She stopped right in front of us, as we all stood on guard.
How long have I waited for this moment? Have you been enjoying the entertainment so far?
Entertainment? What are you talking about?
The real fun is only just beginning. Or should I say, the real living hell.
What? Watch out, everyone! I'm detecting another powerful presence behind Veshness!
Huh?
Over there! Look!
We all looked in the direction Kaka was pointing. Only to see someone else slowly sauntering over in an all too familiar way. It was another Veshness.
It can't be! Do my rotten eyes deceive me?
Are you kidding me? We have to fight 2 final bosses at once?
Unfunny pranks like this can really kill the mood.
What is going on? Ow! My head!
I think Ava's, like, all the lines Ava does where she's going like, ah, are hilarious.
Around 40 days ago, that loathsome wall of fire suddenly grew weak. Because of that, we were able to besiege this academy with a large army. While we were doing that, we discovered an interesting contraption in a dilapidated lab.
What contraption?
A contraption that allows you to travel between different timelines by expending divine power.
Travel between timelines?
Using that contraption, I traveled to other timelines to bring their heroes over here.
And that's why commanders we defeated kept showing up again.
However, there are conditions for its use, so I could not freely control it.
But then, why did the defeated commanders disappear?
Traveling between timelines is made possible by divine power. Once that power is lost, the traveler must return to their original timeline.
That's why they vanished.
Bringing in reinforcements from another timeline is just cheating.
Well, unfortunately for you, this is where our mundane chatter must end.
Is that just a throwaway line, or is that real? Because that complicates all sorts of things now.
And this is where your fight comes to an end.
Both Vashnesses brandished their blades against us at the same time.
Your power and the power of the Second Coming are ours for the taking. All will be consumed by us. Blood of my bond, release!
They transformed in perfect synchronization, and then...
I have you!
2 Vashnesses? Now that's what a snowball's chance in hell looks like.
There's no way we can win now, right?
There's always a way! How many dire situations have we already overcome? What's what?
Mocha's right. We'd never be able to face the friends we've lost if we gave up now.
Dadomi, Kyoshka, Kulala, yes, we're here today because of their sacrifices.
We haven't fought them yet, so we haven't lost yet. There's only one way to find out what the outcome will be.
She's right. Why even think about giving up? Remember what we've already been through.
I will fight any enemy I am ordered to fight.
Get your biggest moves ready, and let's do or die!
Before dying, may I suggest we throw the poison at them first? Anything that boosts our odds of victory is worth trying, however slim.
Nozomi, can you set up the traps for us again?
I'm on it.
Take it away. The rest of us will cover you.
Do I get a say in this? No? Well then, I'm in.
We're not about to let this be the end. Right, guys? We will survive.
Oh, so you can actually tell which one. So this is from like a different timeline where she hasn't absorbed a bunch because her HP is only 80. And this one, oh, I guess you could see it down below too. Other Veshness and Veshness.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I see. So she only has the ability to... I don't remember how these traps work.
I'm good to go.
All right, whatever. We'll see how this works. Wait, where's Gak? Or oh, there.
I'm
not Gaku.
ready as I'll ever be. Maybe this will do something. I'll try not to drag you down. Oh, sorry! Let me handle it. Hey!
They're fine. These folks are not fine.
Here goes.
If I go there, yeah, it would.
I'll do my best. Try and dodge this. I'll do my best.
I guess I'm up. I've got them pinned down.
Oh, oops, there's still that one. Whatever, it's fine.
Locked and loaded. I'm prepped and ready. got this. I'm prepped and ready. Whenever you're ready. Leave it to me.
You know, oh wait, she can only do one at a time?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm prepped and ready. Here's one for them. Time for action. I'm prepped and ready. I'll help. You saved my neck.
I don't remember how this works.
Tag me in. Bring it on.
Mokomania.
I'm in your corner. Just ring that bell. Ha-ha! Tag me in. It's my turn.
That should be fine.
Good to go. Ready when you are. Harder.
Excuse me.
Good to go.
So how does... I don't know. Okay, so the stronger of the two is down now. I guess they have the same stats.
My turn.
Tag me in.
I've got this. I can't wait.
The only reason we're kind of letting this prolong, the battle that is because we want to build up our voltage. Because I'm guessing that the next fight might actually be a little rough, is what I would say. Just a little rough.
Ready whenever.
I'm good whenever. Take this. Ready when you are. Watch out. I'm taking the wheel.
All right, that's fine.
Full throttle.
This not so fine.
I'll show you what's up. Letting loose. Don't expect I can do this much.
Hauling ass.
Prepped and ready.
Ready when you are. Take this!
Whenever you're ready. Time for action.
I'm good to go.
Here goes. Pardon me.
Wait, does she have a 20 shield then? Okay, all right. I was wondering how that was going to work. I know that works out. That's fine.
Good to go. Say when.
Ready when you are. Locked and loaded.
Understood.
Oh, I forgot I had her. Jesus.
Be gone!
All right, let's get started.
Die!
This side's good. We've got a lot of voltage. We'll give Takumi an attack boost.
Not bad. Ready when you are.
Just ring that bell.
Just watch me.
Rev it up!
Whenever you're ready.
Wait, I just realized something. This is just a hack for her to move around the map a whole bunch. Like, they didn't balance this at all. Because now she can move over here and put the trap over here. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be better if I put the trap over here. You get what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Here we go.
All right, I can let some of these hit the tower. It's not going to hurt me that much.
You are.
So let's go impact. Oh, shit.
Say when.
Why is it only dealing 1 damage? What the fuck? All right, whatever. It's only 3 damage. We'll be fine.
Let's go. Here.
Bring it on. Boom.
Whenever you're ready. Leave it to me. I'm prepped and ready. Ready as I'll ever be. Locked and loaded. Taking the shot.
Yeah, that's all fine. No one should be hurt too much by this wave.
Doesn't look good.
Well, this isn't good. I got there.
All right, we got some good voltage in. It's fine. thing I'm more concerned about is if they jump to sides where I don't have strong fighters.
Cowardly invade. You shall learn. Beings as our super. We shall then.
Are there no regular enemies that give AP? It doesn't look like it. Best chance is smart. The enemies that give AP off allow you to do so much in your typical fight because you can like prolong your turns a whole bunch by that alone, right? So
Hauling ass! Rev it up!
Prepped and ready. Get the hell out of my way.
I guess we gotta start working on them anyways.
Good to go. My turn. Say when.
Tag me in!
I can't wait. This hurts. I'm good to go.
Oh, is that 20 on the dot? Then we can do that without feeling too bad.
Does this do it for you?
I'll do my
All
best.
right, last yell.
I'm much stronger now.
Where's Nozomi so she can last
I
yell?
got this. I'll do my part too.
I'm giving it to specific characters that I don't think are going to need to
Keep it coming!
that are probably not going to be dealing the last attacks, basically. That's my idea here.
Let's do this. My turn. Time to use it. Good to go. Here we go. Ready when you are. My turn. This should do it. I've got this.
I'll take the hit. That's no problem.
There. How about this? My
And
turn.
now we should be able to get a few last yells off, hopefully. Nice, all three, in fact. Yeah, that was my big concern, is whether or not we'd be able to whether or not one would stay by Takumi. Now they're all bleeding, which makes the situation kind of suck. Kulala would be great actually to have here because you would set up the barricade, and then you just put some of her towers behind it, and that side would be basically good to go. Unfortunately, we don't have that. We don't have her.
I'm taking the wheel! Let's roll!
So we'll try and spend like a few turns cleaning up.
I'm fully prepared.
Any situations where I can actually get more than 3 people this way? Probably not.
I'll show you what's up.
4.
Just watch me. Mow him down!
Let's give it to him!
I don't want my characters too close to the tower because then she'll start dealing damage to that. And as you can see, we're already down to 32, so
Omega Punch.
but maybe I don't know. We only get 8 AP, so we have to be somewhat careful about what we're doing there.
Ready?
Like in this case, I think I'm going to use. One here, electrified,
I'm ready to go.
and then we're going to use just a regular metal fence right
Allow me to
here,
use this.
and
Let's get
put
started.
Counter-Strike in
I can
Kiriko.
hardly contain myself.
My thought process is if a Veshnes shows up over here, we'll keep these minions around, whatever these are, Darumar, and that'll give Hiruko some fodder to power up her attacks on, because you know,
Time
like
for
what
battle.
it's either +6 or +7 max bonus damage, which is pretty spectacular. Let's see. They're fine for now.
I guess I'm up. I've got them pinned down.
Let's get to the killing. I can't wait. This'll do.
Wait, does that heal? I thought he took a bunch of. Oh, that was the last round. Right.
Here we go.
Bring it on! This'll do the trick! Just ring that bell!
Let's go.
Time for me to move. Let's get to the killing.
I'll show you what's up.
Get the hell out!
Just watch me.
Everyone's gonna root for Gaku.
Hang in there!
Oh,
Hell yeah,
only
let's
Tsubasa
do
does.
this. Bang, bang, bang! Not half bad.
What the heck? Just went closer to Gaku. What the hell's up with this? Oh.
Take this! I'll show you what's up. Prepped and ready.
I'm not finished yet. I never thought they'd be this good.
Quite the feeling.
I won't give in. I'm not finished yet. Experiment time.
You make a lovely corpse.
Is he still bleeding? No, okay.
Let me handle it. I can do this much. I'll try not to run away. I'll get in their way for once. I'll try not to drag you down. Maybe this will do something. Let's freaking go!
Let's do this!
All right, that's up now.
Bring it on!
My turn!
Time for action!
Ready when you are. Good to go.
Just ring that bell! It's my turn! Smash!
Three. Oh shit! That's a ranged attack.
Ripped and ripped. Let
All
me
right.
handle it.
That's fine. We'll get the last.
You got it! Hell yeah! Let's do this! That's what I'm talking about! You saw that, right? I'll
Yeah,
show
we
you
all
what's
saw it,
up.
Gaku. Good work, friend. I gotta move up one more.
Get in there! Hell yeah! Let's do this! Get the hell out of my way!
Oh shit, we didn't kill that one. Damn it. If only he had one more cheer. Well, when this guy walks up and hits Shoma, it'll die and we'll get it there. Yeah, it should be fine.
Watch me.
All right, what should we do? Early strike or counter? Let's do early strike here.
Let's freaking go! Too freaking good!
I think also let's just be safe and put a defense potion on Gaku here. I think Yugamu is perfectly fine, right? I don't think... Yeah. We're going to take some tower damage, though. Oh! I don't know what... I think that's back to Takumi. They're both at Takumi. Yeah, so we're taking 4, 5? Oh, no. 10 tower damage, I think, total.
Yes! Ow! How's this?
2. 4, 6, 8.
I need a rest hold! That's what I'm talking about!
All right, cool. This might actually be the turn. Yeah, might actually be the turn.
My turn. Good to go. Harder. Let's do this. Ready when you are. Here we go. Time to use it. Say when. This isn't good. Not there yet. It's all right. This should do it. Not there yet. It's all right. That all you got? Not there yet.
So 17. All right.
Tag me in! It's my turn! Bring it on!
That all you got? It's all right. Not there yet. It's all right. Yeah! That all you got?
I should be out of their range for counters now, right? I think so. Which one did I do? Okay, good. Right one.
One last strike!
Take care of the rest.
Whenever you're ready. I've got your back.
Thanks.
Don't expect much from me.
I'm good whenever.
Oh man, this thing here is actually a detriment to us.
Leave it to me. Locked and loaded, ready when you are. I'm taking the wheel. This should slow them. Things aren't looking good. This is the only way. The rest is up to you.
That's one additional attack.
This defies logic. I cannot be defeated. A being as great as I can never be defeated.
Is that enough now? It'd be enough for one, but not both.
Just ring that bell.
They're gonna get Moko'd.
Tag me in. Ha-ha. I won't tap out. Here comes the finisher. I put it all out there.
Ready when you are.
One last strike!
How could I lose?
All fixed up.
You vile, wicked invader scum!
I have one question for you before you die. Where's that timeline traveling contraption you were talking about?
Since she decided not to talk, we went ahead and dealt the finishing blow. With that, the fight was over. It was finally over. Yes, it was finally over. Thank God it was finally over. I think that's the first A we've had. 0 days left until day 100. Piano? Is the happy piano music going to play? Before I even realized it, it was a new day. The last day was finally here. The fact that I was still able to stand surprised me because every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I stood still and raised my head. The dazzling sun began to rise, and the dawn sky signaled the final day, day 100. There was the school, battered but safe thanks to our efforts. What the hell? How did we let the school get this damaged? A different ending than the previous 100 days. Some who didn't make it previously survived this time, on the other hand.
There were others who died this time, though they had survived previously.
But time went on, and it was day 100. We made it to the final day. The final day 100. It's finally over. Nozomi! This doesn't feel real that we've won. Won and survived. But I can't feel happy because some of my friends died. What the fuck choice are we gonna get here? I don't know. As soon as there's just a random choice that's thrown out of nowhere, I'm immediately like, is this gonna be worse than... Oh, look, we're gonna go back in time again. Boom. Time to do it over. Listen, I need to go and get with best girl Hiruko now. See you later, Nozomi. No, it's not over. Huh? There are still people I didn't manage to save. Darumi, Kyoshika, and Kulala. They're not here with us. And him, that boy who couldn't join the team because of me. That's why I'm going to redo it. Redo, that means you intend to go back in time again? But how? Veshna said there was a contraption that allowed you to travel between timelines. There's no definite proof of this, but it's real. I might be able, but if it's real, I might be able to go back in time. Did you ask her for its location? Yeah, so that I could use it to go back and redo things. Let's just keep highlighting redo in red. Doesn't that mean you'll have to fight another 100 days? Redo all those defensive battles again? I mean, I'd want to save all those who died too if I could. I wish I could have talked more with the boy with the undying flames too. But that also means you have to keep fighting. That's surely going to take a toll on your mental strength. What if you have to face even fiercer battles next time, so much so that you end up losing? I can't bear the thought of not being able to be there for you while you're suffering. Thank you, I appreciate your concern, but my mind is set. I'm doing it. I came back to retrieve what was lost. If something else got lost in the event, then it's only right that I go get them back to you. And I have the power to make that possible. Yeah. That's why I have to redo this again. Takumi, I'm going to redo this so that no one gets left behind, and this time I'll make sure I let him know he has always been a friend. Hey, by the way, that decision you made earlier, it was the wrong decision. Wow. What is... I mean, the route's fine, whatever. Especially with the idea here that, like, I'm assuming they don't expect everyone to get 100 endings. They probably just want you to play until you're satisfied. But one more time. We're battle freaks now. That's the point of this ending. Battle freaks. But just getting a choice at the end like this is really, I don't know, hilarious. Right, our fight is over. And there's no need to fight anymore because we've won. My entire body seemed to relax at that realization, as if all the accumulated tension was melting away at once. It was at that moment that the announcement played.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
There it is, the signal that it's really finally over. Takumi, everyone's already heading for the escape pod. Shall we go too? We, huh? Yes, this is how it should be. It's the whole reason I came back from the future. I have no more regrets. Yeah, let's go join the others. Nozomi and I climbed aboard the escape pod along with everyone else. We had been fighting non-stop, battling for our lives every single waking moment. And we survived it all. That was all that mattered. It was all over. All the fighting was over. Oh, God. I don't know. Place your bets. Yep, 89 out of 100. Place your bets. Is it going to be in the casual route after all? Who knows? We'll see. Again, unless... This has to be the casual route. I don't know what else it would be. If it's not in this route, it's in the meat route. This was one of those choices that I just assumed was like, I don't know. I felt bad for doing it, but it felt like it was necessary at the time. It didn't end up really mattering too much, but, well, I mean, I from like the outcome, if you will. Obviously, it's a different route, but. Hold on, Hiruko. I can't let you do this. I stood in your way. I had to intervene. Are you serious? Oh, now I'm fully convinced. Something isn't right with you. With me? What do you mean? If you really don't know, I'll tell you my theory. Sirei's done something to you. Just like he did to Ava. Wait a minute. What are you saying, Hiruko? Are you implying he's been brainwashed? Brainwashed? What? You're messing with me. I'm the same Takumi I've always been. Nothing weird here. But in that case, what's the strange unease I feel in my chest? Hiruko's words triggered my suspicion. Why was I so ready to believe Sirei? I didn't even question what was going on with Ava. Hey, you good, Takumi? You don't look so good. I figured as much. That's all the more reason for you to just stand back and watch. It's all become clear. Or it'll all become clear once I destroy Nigo. Hiruko adjusted her stance and took aim at Nigo. Oh god, she's really going to destroy him. I can't let that happen. Stop! I tried to stop her, but my body wouldn't move. It was just then. I love this graphic. So this one's not that different. It's just a modification from the one where he gets shocked in his room. Now it's in the courtyard. What happened? But Sirei looks soulless right here. It's so good. When I came to, everyone was laid out on the ground. I couldn't so much as move a finger. Sirei got all of us. That flash, that impact. Could it be?
Cripes, Nigo, what are you doing? I wish you could just keep things together for 2 minutes without needing me to intervene.
Sirei had shown up at some point and was now grumbling to himself.
Who knew the insurance I set up to keep Ava from running away would come in so handy?
Oh, so she had some sort of like shock thing or whatever. I don't know.
Now,
flashbang.
I'm going to have to cover up all
Stun
of
grenade.
the brainwashing too. Well, I suppose I'll just have to replace everyone's memories with some more peaceful ones.
Sirei, you...
Oh, you're awake. I guess you heard all that, huh?
Did you mess with my memory?
Oops. I must not have done a great job. Yikes, what a nuisance. Well, that tears it. Time to take some more drastic measures. It seems like you know far too much.
Sirei slowly approached me as I tried in vain to move.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'm just gonna make these 100 days very easy on you.
Casual route.
Now then, close your eyes.
My vision was enshrouded in darkness. Hey! Hey, Takumi!
Huh?
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
I came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Oh no. I just... Well, I guess... I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Yeah, Gaku knows the truth. Listen to your boy, Gaku. Gaku shrugged and sipped on his milk.
You might have a point.
There was a cartoon on in front of me with a straw in it. There was a carton, what am I saying? In front of me with a straw in it as well. I brought it to my lips and took a sip. The lukewarm milk flooded flooded into my mouth. As I savored it, thoughts bubbled up to the surface of my mind.
Huh?
Hey, Gaku.
Yeah!
Yeah? Don't you hate how there's always a little bit left in the carton even after you try to drink the whole thing? You can suck all you want, tilt it at any angle, but there's always some left.
Wow, thanks for subjecting me to your pointless shower thought.
Hey, it's not pointless. It's related to what we were just talking about. It's like the frustration you feel when you're trying to remember something you can't quite get there. Trying to suck up the last bit of milk is the same deal.
That's still a pointless shower thought if you ask me.
It doesn't bother you?
Not at all, dude. Once I can't get any more milk out of it, I just huck it.
I was unsettled by what he just said. Maybe even slightly shocked. Yeah, it's the fake memory BGM. I was so sure Gaku would know what I was trying to say, but... That doesn't feel like a waste to you? If you guys want to know the real secret, the real technique, you flatten out the carton. Because, you know, it's a box, right? But if you unfold the bottom, you can flatten it out to the edges. So it's more like an envelope, and then you can get the last sip out.
Dude, I might be poor, but I'm not desperate for 2 drops of milk. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean.
It's not about whether or not it's worth it. It's about the feeling.
Do you really waste your time thinking about this stuff while you drink your milk, bro? Sorry, but that's kind of real freaking lame.
Hey! Shut up. I know I'm not alone in this.
Yeah!
Oh yeah? Who would agree with you?
Okay, I'll try to imagine what all of them would say, starting with Takemaru.
No freaking way. He'd flip out and be like, I ain't got time for dumb shit like that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to imagine him trying to methodically extract every last drop.
I already like this route a lot.
Same for Kurata, Tsubasa, and Hiruko?
I don't even think Kurata would deign to sip milk out of a carton. The twins and Yugamu wouldn't do it either. In fact, nobody with a good-looking face would be caught dead doing it. 'Cause you end up looking real dumb and ugly trying to forcibly suck stuff through a straw.
That sounds like Gaku's own twisted reasoning, and I think he's trying to insult me.
Okay, then what about Shoma and Moko?
Sure, I guess Shoma would agree, but I'm not sure about Moko.
Yeah, of course the human piece of shit would agree.
She's surprisingly sensitive. I guess she could go either way.
That sounds about right to me.
Next, I thought of Donami and Kyoshika and found myself at a loss for words. How would they have responded? They're gone now. I never get the opportunity to pick their brains over meaningless stuff like this ever again.
Something bothering you?
Oh, no. That leaves Nozomi, right? Nozomi seemed like she would cleanly and neatly drink the entire carton. What about Kaluwa? I'm not imagining, right? Every time he has some sort of weird thought, there's like a weird shifting sound. Are you guys hearing that too?
Nozomi, I think she's the least likely to do it out of anyone.
Why's that?
The more polite and nice a girl is, the more she's likely to secretly be totally nasty. You know, like the type of girl who'd throw out a cake you gave her with a smile.
No, Nozomi would never.
You don't get it, man. Girls are terrifying. I know, I've seen some wild stuff.
Why does it sound like you're bragging? Where'd you get these ideas about women anyway?
I mean, I guess for my part-time jobs and stuff.
Gaku's eyes darted around.
Anyway, Shoma is the only one who would for sure, which means you're in the minority.
I felt strangely irritated seeing how smug Gaku looked about this. Maybe what he said about Nozomi had gotten to me. Hey, we don't know for sure. We have to ask.
Yeah!
Pretty sure the results aren't gonna change, but do you want to bet on it? If 3 other people say they try to drink everything in the carton, We'll say you win. If 2 or less people agree, I win.
Getting 3 people to agree with me feels achievable. Fine, what are we betting? Gaku sat in thought for a moment before a wicked grin spread across his face.
You'll help me with a little something I've been cooking up behind the scenes.
Please tell me it's not something that's going to upset the girls. Fine, whatever. I just won't lose then. And if I win, you'd better stop making weird assumptions about Nozomi.
Sure thing. Report back to me when you're done asking everyone then. I already know how this is gonna end though.
You're making me do all the work? Fine. My pointless shower thought ended up in an equally pointless wager. Well, I suppose this is better than constantly thinking about war. I guess I'll start by asking anyone who seems like they're not busy.
I like this route already. This route's great.
I started by asking Takemaru in the parking lot if he went out of his way to try and drink every last drop in a milk carton, but...
I ain't got time for the dumb shit like that.
Got it, thanks. It wasn't the answer I wanted, but it was the one I expected.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's my answer.
So Takemaru is a no then. Looks like you get what you see with him. On to the next. There's Moko. I should ask her. She seems health conscious, so I have some faith she'll be on my side. Milk cartons? Sorry, but no thanks. Oh, you don't like them? I'm surprised. It seems healthy. I mean, if I want to add protein, I have to get it out of the carton, right? Oh, I guess... Wait, what? I guess so. But my recent fave is honey and liquid sweetener cocktail. It's an efficient way to get 20 times the calories of a normal person. Is that even a drink for humans? I guess that's a no for Moko. Too bad, I had hope. On to the next person. Hoping this would be my moment to score a victory, I asked Shoma the same question.
Oh, you want to know if I drink every last drop in a carton of milk?
Yeah, hearing you say it makes it sound so pointless, so I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's okay. Nothing out there is more pointless than I am, so... But back to the question. I don't drink every last drop. Oh, shit.
Huh? I'm kind of surprised.
I mean, doesn't milk carton dregs sound like an insult? I feel rather sympathetic to the milk that's left behind to rot. I can't bring myself to drink it because of the guilt I'd feel. I'm sorry for this pathetic answer. I'm worth less than moldy carton scum.
No way. Shoma was the one person I was sure I had on my side. That doesn't bode well for me. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. I'll have some lunch and then ask around some more. Resuming my quest for positive responses, I arrived at the biolab. Yugamu was there. I had to assume he was a lost cause. Oh, this is a new version of the song, by the way. I don't think we've heard this mix of it before. Such a profound question. Yeah, well, I had a feeling you'd say no, but... My answer is yes, I drink it all up. Wait, really? Didn't you know all the great assassins drink their milk? Myself included, I don't waste a drop. It was my first time hearing about the milk situation in the murder business, but I guess I shouldn't have made assumptions. Even if this is just a single vote for yes, it's an important one. Glad I could be of help. Well, since you're here, how about a little bit of massage? I really wish you wouldn't just casually throw that out like a friend offering a beer. Yugamu's weirdness aside, I was starting to have hope. I just need to keep this momentum going. I went to see the twins, hoping that at least one of them would give me the answer I needed. Every drop in the carton? I don't go that far. It's embarrassing when you suck on the straw too hard and it makes that weird noise. Same here, Mr. Sumino. Do you always go out of your way to polish it off completely?
Hey!
Don't look at me like that. I'm starting to feel like a weirdo. Well, it's no big deal. Everyone has their quirks. Speaking of milk, I have an utterly wild story to tell you that I heard from a host I know. Hey, Ima. I probably don't want to hear whatever it is. Anyway, let us know who wins the bet. Do your best, Takumi. I wasn't sure how exactly I was meant to do my best, but I moved on to the next location. I held out hope and questioned Tsubasa. Unfortunately, I never really thought about it, but trying to get every last drop seems a little annoying to me, I guess. I see. Sorry for the weird question. Oh, it's no problem. I'm more concerned about whatever Gaku's planning. There's no way it's anything good. Be careful, okay? Yeah, thanks for the warning. I was starting to get more worried about what would happen when I lost. After asking 7 people today, I only got a single vote. I think I might have made a bad bet. Still, I never imagined this pointless thought would carry me through the whole day. I had a feeling I'd been thinking about something more important before I got on the subject, but... if I can't remember, I guess it's not that important. And so my thoughts wandered until I was lost in a fog of sleep. I had a dream that night. Someone was saying something to me. These mellow days will continue forever and ever. Nothing of note will happen. Time will pass peacefully and quietly, and you will have fun and enjoy it. But if that's not what you want, maybe you should turn back. Once again, these mellow days will continue forever and ever into eternity. Proceeding means you've accepted this. You're ready, right? Then the voice disappeared into the darkness, and I fell further into a deep, restful sleep.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to get...
Looks like no sign of an enemy attack today. I guess I'll go ask my questions to all the people I didn't ask yesterday. I felt a bit goofy for doing this over multiple days, but there was no turning back now. Besides, peace is a good thing. First up for questioning today would be Nozomi. What a unique question. I knew you were going around asking everyone about something, but I didn't think it was going to be this. Stop, I'll get embarrassed. What about you, Nozomi? Sorry, Takumi, but if I answer honestly, I don't try to suck up every last drop. Right, sorry for asking a weird question, a really weird one at that. It's totally okay, I'm not bothered at all. I knew Nozomi was a good girl, she'd never be secretly bad. There's just no way she is, but... Hey, Nozomi, can I ask you another question while I'm here? You wouldn't impulsively take a cake and... Huh? Forget about it. Oh crap, why am I letting Gaku's delusions get to me? I'd better pull myself together and move on to the next person. The cold gaze Hiroko gave me in response to my questions was 8 times more painful than I had imagined. This is easily among the top most pointless questions ever asked. Hey! Sorry, I can't even argue that. Well, my answer is no. Now don't waste my time with such nonsense. I'm really sorry, you're right, honestly. Why'd we even ask? Damn, I haven't even gotten one more vote today. This isn't looking good. Who haven't I asked yet? Ava? Thinking of Ava made me feel a twinge of discomfort. It was like something about her made me feel uneasy. But that discomfort was quickly replaced by irritation. I'll just go find Kulala for now. Huh? What absolute trite. I guess it was a waste to ask. Excuse me, how utterly disrespectful of you to say that when it's my time being wasted, you filthy commoner. I would never stoop to sucking on some cheap milk carton anyway. It's all the more ludicrous. If you want to ask vulgar questions, you should ask someone vulgar like Kyoshika. Kyoshika? That's right, she should be hanging around somewhere. Come on, Kulala, that's not funny. What are you talking about? I'm the one who should be asking that. Why would you say that out of all things?
Were you speaking of me?
What the fuck? Pardon. What? Ah! Wow, you gave me a fright. My ears are ringing. You screamed like you just saw a ghost or something. A ghost, right. This only makes sense if she really is a ghost. I mean, I saw the attack that killed her. It happened right in front of my eyes. Pour one out. Let's watch it.
If you keep yelling in the common area, I'm seriously gonna kill myself.
No way, Dotomy too. All right, yeah, we don't need to watch it again. It's fine. Kyoshka, try to keep the yelling restricted to the times you're taking care of yourself in your room. Oh, what does she sound like? Is she a grunter? I stifle myself with a pillow. What's going on? Am I dreaming? The two dead girls are here, speaking and breathing right in front of me as if nothing ever happened.
Oh, you two seem to be faring much better. Now we're A-okay in terms of fighting power.
Siri, what do you mean they're faring better? They died. Are you sleepwalking or something? It's normal to die in battle.
Sure, the Revival-matic had a bit of a malfunction and it took a moment to get them back, but I'm sure I told you they were already up and about.
Samurai only get stronger when they come back from the brink of death. Yeah! I want to kill the guy that killed me. Siri told me. Took you guys long enough. I was tired of waiting. Were you worried about us? Absolutely not. Fewer members means more work for me. Oh wow, you don't see traditional tsunderes like this in the wild anymore. Seeing the scene playing out in front of me made me feel like things were as they should be. Kyoshka and Dotomy were alive. They survived. That's all that matters. After asking everyone, I found out Dotomy tries to drink every last drop of milk too, scoring me a total of 2 votes. But that was the end for me. I'd lost the bet. The idea of telling Gaku the outcome was really weighing me down. Or it would have if I didn't have other things on my mind. I was more concerned with how I'd drawn up such a horrible conclusion about what happened to Dotomy and Kyoshka. It's no use. I'm too tired to get my thoughts in order. My consciousness faded, pulling me into a sleep that felt like a white haze. I think 36 is a battle. I could be wrong, but...
Get prepared. Be ready to get...
Morning again. I'd spent all of yesterday on something totally meaningless. I should have been confronting our life or death situation, but the idea of losing the bet had me frustrated. Maybe there's something I can do. Oh, never mind, it's today. What?
Intruder alert. Defenseman.
Damn, that was practically on cue. The familiar sound of the alarm snapped me back into cold reality. I could worry about milk cartons later. I need to hurry to the war room. Well, they're still there. Everyone was already gathered in the war room. Hark, the warrior has returned. Behold the glimmer of Kyoshka and the holy Jumanji sword anew. I'm so tired, though. I wish I could have stayed dead for another 3 or so days. Kyoshka and Dotomy, they were there, alive and well. I guess I really did just misunderstand what happened. What's the matter, Takumi?
You gonna pussy out? We need a real leader right now.
No, I'm fine. Let's go, guys. Yes, I will kill and then kill some more.
Great, looks like everything's been tuned just right. Hooray! Let's get going then.
Oh, for the love of murder. That was no fun at all.
Be careful. I've detected a powerful enemy presence approaching.
Is the headliner about to step into the ring?
Whoa, he's so fast. It's gonna be hard to hit him.
If we could just stop him, he'd be no more than rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade.
Takumimi! We need the next chapter of your official strategy guide.
I'm pretty sure traps were effective last time.
Then leave it to me. All fools who would dare oppose the old Suzukis will spend all eternity regretting their decision in hell!
I'm coming for you!
Once we stopped him in his tracks, he was no issue at all.
Then let's kill him already.
Yo, when this is done, we have to settle our bet, Takumi.
Huh? What's that? Something shining in the sky.
The sky?
An offering to my magnificence. I commend you. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god.
But you're dead. I mean, Kyoshika, she...
What did I do?
I mean...
That fucked up freak ain't one of her own!
Careful. She'll be even stronger now that she has absorbed his power.
We'll be in trouble if we don't stop her here and now. Take it from here, leader.
Right.
Bow down! To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated you. Out of consideration for your effort, I will retreat. But I will obtain that power and become God. I am the paragon of hope, Veshness. Await my return with bated breath.
The Supreme Commander simply turned and walked away, her high laugh echoing across the schoolyard. Okay, Takumi, let's hear it. How'd our bet turn out? Is now really the time? I just don't want you to use this as an excuse to brush it off. Are you talking about the milk carton thing? You're still doing that? Oh, this is perfect. We can announce the winner in front of everyone. Go on, tell us what you managed if you manage to find 3 or more people that drink every last drop. Crap, at this rate, I'll lose the bet. But I've already asked everyone, and in the end, I only got 2 people. I gritted my teeth as I looked around at everyone's faces when I suddenly had a realization. Right, there's one person left. One last person I haven't asked.
You came here just to ask me this.
I love this route. You're such an interesting person. Huh? Wait a minute, why is Eito here anyway? I thought he ran off. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Well, he's here now. I thought Dotomi and Kyoshika were dead too, but they're back. This must be the same kind of thing. No need to worry about it, though. None at all.
Yeah!
Just answer me one thing, Eito. Do you drink every last drop or no?
Eito took turns staring at my face, then Gaku's. He gave a coy smile and opened his mouth to answer. Right, I suppose I like to drink every last drop.
Are you serious? What the freak, man? Now I'm gonna have to plan my nighttime pool party all by myself.
Is that all you wanted to know? I could tell from the delighted look in Eito's eyes. He'd done this for me as a favor, and he was going to make sure I didn't forget it. I can't believe he found a way to use this to get one over on me. Ignoring Gaku's overdramatic laments, I was filled with uncertainty despite my win. How did this whole thing get started anyway? It was all so pointless. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. It was like my brain was covered by some kind of fog. Persona 4 fog.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready, prepare, be ready to get...
Morning already. At some point yesterday, I'd fallen into a deep sleep. Feels like I get mentally exhausted so easily lately. I'm sure, I sure hope it's not because I went back in time. Anyway, I should get to the cafeteria and eat something. When I got to the cafeteria, I could hear some kind of argument. Kulala was screaming angrily at Gaku and Takemaru.
Who did this? Give yourself up. Don't think you can hide from me. I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
I ain't some kind of petty thief. That ain't real man behavior.
Really? Talk is cheap. Why should I believe that?
Petty thief? Did someone take something from you?
Oh, look who it is. Exactly the type of sullen loser who would do something like this.
Kulala pointed at me with a quickness and shouted,
Confess, where did you hide my socks?
Huh? Socks?
That's right. I woke up and they were gone. My favorite socks, and 4 pairs of them at that. No one has ever perpetrated such a vulgar crime against the Osuzukis in all of history.
Vulgar seems kind of petty to me, actually. Why did she think I was the type who would steal a girl's socks anyway? That part was way more shocking than the actual crime.
Anyway, how do you know they got stolen? Maybe you just lost them.
True, I've definitely lost a sock or two after a serious throwdown.
That's pretty weird in its own right.
I would never be so careless and sloppy. And I'm not the only victim either.
Suddenly, Kyoshka showed up with a concerned look on her face. Oh my. Oh my. Search as I may, I can't find them.
Wait, did you lose your socks too, Kyoshka?
She did, but there's a silver lining to this for you, Kyoshka. If you were the only one who lost her socks, everyone would have assumed it was because of your abnormal personal proclivities, excuse me. Well, I never even got to wear them. Kyoshka's proclivities aside, knowing there were 2 victims changes things.
Well, the only thing that got stolen were girls' socks. If this isn't the work of some pervert boy, I don't know what is. Either of you fess up and I castrate you myself, or I twist your junk until you admit it.
I'm telling you, I ain't got shit to do with me. Why would I steal a girl's socks?
Pardon me, but has anyone seen my socks? I haven't been able to find them all morning.
Huh? What?
After that, once Kulala was done excoriating everyone in the vicinity.
You hear me? Unless you don't want me to carve pervert into your forehead, you'll bring the real culprit to me immediately.
And with that, she and Kyoshka took off.
Man, who would steal socks? I'd understand if it was a bra or something, but...
I smell a case of foot. This fits perfectly at the intersection of slice of life and mystery. Mystery, huh? Right. The twins love pretending they're detectives. Hey, Ima, do you think Kako would be interested in the case? Oh, I suppose she might, but I'd really rather we kept her out of it. As her older brother, I can't have her getting involved in a potential sex crime. He has a point. I'd feel bad if it ended up traumatizing her.
Then you're just gonna have to investigate it yourself, ain't you, Takumi?
Huh? Why me?
Well, because Kulala suspects you the most. Hop to it, leader.
Hey.
You only address me as leader when you want me to deal with something. Well, fine. Ima, did you lock your door the night you lost your socks? Huh? I'm pretty sure I did, but I only noticed they were gone this morning. There's a chance someone might have snuck in a different day while I was out of my room.
I'm pretty sure Kulala said something similar.
Then that means everyone is a suspect. I guess I'll just have to make the rounds. Keep this a secret from Kako. I don't want her to find out and try to get involved. Got it. I'll just have to come up with something if she asks. I also suggest you don't make any assumptions about the gender of the perpetrator when it comes to perverse sex crimes. One time a coworker told me that a woman obsessed with the top host at our establishment snuck into his bathroom and...
Whoa, I thought you were trying not to traumatize people.
I kind of get the feeling I keep getting wrapped up in totally pointless busy work lately. Despite all my investigative efforts in the afternoon, I'd made shockingly little progress. I'd inquired with every last person, but I didn't get a single clue. I would have taken anything, even a vague witness testimony of a suspicious person on the prowl, but everyone seemed like they were being honest. I had no suspects. As far as I could see, anyway. It's too late now, but I'm annoyed I'm being forced to do all this legwork. Huh? Well, it's time to study. Understood. I look forward to this. Kako and Ava entered the library. They spread out dozens of encyclopedias and books on the desk as they chatted about something. What are you two doing? Oh, Takumi. Well, actually... Officer Kako is providing me with military training. That sounds dramatic, military training. That's what Ava seems to think, but I'm not actually going to teach her fighting strategies or anything. Ava doesn't seem to know much about us, so I thought I should teach her. Oh, okay, they're just studying Earth culture. On closer inspection, Ava had a bag full of something by her feet. It was full of what looked like junk. I guess they're teaching materials. Well, I don't fully understand, but I'm happy to see it. I'd hate to get in their way, and like Ima said, I can't let Kako get involved in what's going on. The socks are in there. I exited the library and left the two of them to their fun. I decided to end my slow, fruitless investigation and go to bed. First milk cartons, now socks. It's really been the most pointless things taking up all my time lately. Well, I guess that's the price of peace. I'd better get some sleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare, be ready to get...
Back to investigating the Great Sock Caper, I suppose. But I don't see how searching aimlessly is going to get me anywhere. I need to find a way out of this plateau. More fake memory time. I found myself in the courtyard. Eita was sitting comfortably in the cage in front of me.
Back again. How nice to see you, Takumi. It's quite pleasant in here, but I do get rather bored.
Pleasant? That cage?
It's practically heaven to me. It means I don't have to see or hear any ugliness.
By which he means us, humans.
Then it's odd that you'd be happy to see me. It must be unbearable for you to hear and see me.
You're special, Takumi. Your intrigue outweighs your ugliness.
I felt like I was seeing something I wasn't supposed to, as Eita spoke to me with such passion, such passionate heat in his case. Such passion heat. I don't know if it's meant to be that.
Now then, I suppose you're here because you have something to ask me. If not, you wouldn't want to see me.
It was aggravating the way he saw right through me, but I swallowed my pride and explained the socks incident to him.
I see. I envy you guys. How nice that you can afford to concern yourself with such trivial matters while we're trapped in a war zone.
I didn't come here to listen to your sarcasm. If you don't want to engage with this, I'm out.
Wait, hold on. I'm happy to play armchair detective for you. Give me a moment to think about it.
With that, Eita began to contemplate. A criminal trapped in a cage assisting with an investigation. I think that movie swept the Oscars. The protagonist got advice about her case from a serial killer doctor. Eita might be able to rival him in terms of sheer lunacy. Come to think of it, didn't the doctor escape his prison in the end? He escaped.
Hey, Eita. You broke out of this cage before, right?
Why in the world are you bringing that up now, Takumi? It's true. I did successfully escape once, but you caught me soon after. So now I'm here once again.
Oh.
We caught him. When did that happen?
My head feels so foggy.
Takumi? Are you okay, Takumi?
Good morning, Takumi. I was so worried you passed out so suddenly. I did? How long was I? Just shy of an hour. Your hideous sleeping face was quite amusing. Finding out I was being observed by Eita while totally helpless has to be the worst thing to wake up to. Anyway, I have something to tell you now that you're awake. A little bit of advice from my cage about your sock robbery case. Do you know who did it? I haven't worked that out that much, but this might help.
What you see is not always the truth.
Huh? What you see is not always the truth. God, what a typically Eito thing to say. But in some strange way, it clicked. Keep that in mind and you might be able to solve your mystery.
Huh?
Got it, thanks. Now I've done you 2 favors, haven't I? 2, right. I owe him after he sided with me in my wager with Gaku. You want to make a point card to keep track? What a wonderful idea. What will I get when it's all full? There's probably nothing I can do for you. I doubt that very much. Well, suit yourself. I'll be seeing you again, Takumi. In the meantime, I'll come up with a nice design for the stamp card. Is this guy serious? Maybe it was because of that strange fainting incident, but my head felt heavy. I decided not to push myself and went to bed early. Before returning to my room, I tried asking around about Eito, but they all told me the same story. He ran away, but we caught him. Everyone seemed so sure that was exactly how it happened. I guess I just misremembered after all. Why did I go see him anyway? He's as dangerous as the killer in that movie, maybe even more so. I shouldn't be having casual conversations with him. I don't want to keep owing him favors either. But still, the advice he gave me turned over and over in my head as I started to doze off. What you see is not always the truth. The truth. Where can I find the honest truth?
Get ready for your 40. Prepare. Be ready to give your...
Morning again. I also want to check something too, because yeah, that's a fucking crazy time skip. But okay, we went from 31 to 32. All right, so when we woke up talking about milk carton, it was one day after. Did we miss a battle during this? Yeah, we missed the day 40 battle. Okay, interesting. I scratched my head and started to get out of bed when I was overcome with a bizarre sense of discomfort. Day 47. Something felt strange about the date and the announcement. I couldn't explain exactly what it was, but...
Intruder alert. Defend.
Man, there was no warning at all. Anyway, I need to snap out of it. I have to get to the war room. They're still here, Dodomi and Kyoshika. Everyone else was already there. I explained what I knew about the commander behind the attack based on my knowledge from last time. An enemy that uses sound to induce hallucination. Sounds like a horrible nuisance. Sounds like the kind of sneaky gimmick a supernatural heel would use. Yes, if this were a shonen manga, the power of this ability would vary greatly depending on the importance of the antagonist who used it. Whatever it is, don't let yourself be fooled no matter what you see.
What you see is not always the truth, as they say.
I caught myself saying what Eito had said to me. It was strangely fitting. Do we have a strategy? We sure do, since Takumi warned me about this commander in advance. The music you hear right now is countering the enemy's hallucinatory abilities. That's why you're playing this depressing-ass folk song? I thought it was weird no one was saying anything about it, but I guess this means we don't have to worry about the hallucinations. Indeedy do. Now get out there and win. Understood. I will kill them all post-haste. It's gonna be the meat route, isn't it?
Woohoo! Now we don't need to worry about auditory attacks.
Hell yeah! And good fucking riddance to that annoying song, too.
Once we knew how it worked, it was no problem at all. Way to go, team leader!
What about me? I'm the one who actually countered it.
Wait, everyone, Something's coming!
What's going on? Turum Tammy's wounds.
That commander can turn back time.
Huh? What kind of a garbage game lets the enemy save scum?
We need to take out New Kink, or things will just get worse and worse.
Looks like that's our only choice. We have to figure this out. This is my specialty! A show especially for you! Hi-ya! Here I go!
No way! Our school!
Stay calm. It's an illusion. Once we beat Turum Tammy, it should go back to normal.
What a sight to behold! A double team maneuver of love and friendship!
Don't let the hallucination deceive you guys! Focus your attacks on New Gank!
The battle is over. With Turum Tammy defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. But our relief was short-lived. While we were distracted, Veshness made her move. Before any of us could react, she swooped in and absorbed the cryptoglobin from New Gank and Turum Tammy. She sucked up her comrades' power greedily, leaving them blackened, desiccated corpses, tossing them aside like garbage when she was done.
Veshness.
Well done. Truly. And so thoughtful of you to make an offering to me so that I might ascend to further greatness.
Yikes! She sucked up their cryptoglobin and got even stronger.
For fuck's sake! Let's beat her ass!
Don't be crazy! We're all run ragged!
Right. It would be suicide to challenge her after fighting 2 other commanders.
Fear not. I will not kill you here. I will prolong your lives while you are of use to me. Flounder and writhe, insects.
Veshness laughed derisively as she took her leave.
Thank God!
Oh, for the love of murder.
Even though we'd managed to defeat 2 commanders, our defensive battle left a bitter taste in our mouths. So long as Veshness is alive, we'll never be able to win. After the battle, I dropped by the library. Kako and Ava were there. A mountain of books spread out before them. Ava's got the evil smile on. Okay, let's get back to it. I am excited. Our mission resumes. A bag stuffed with something or other was beside Ava. Right, she brought it last time for some reason. Are you guys doing your cultural studies again? Oh, Takumi, yes, that's right. Ava has been so motivated to learn recently. This seems like something Siria would be opposed to, but if he hasn't come to stop them, he must be giving them tacit approval. We'll be continuing our Christmas field training mission. Christmas? That's right, I explained to Ava all about the yearly events we have, but it seems she's most interested in Christmas. She wants to practice so she can become Santa. A mighty man who can deliver military resources to the whole world in a single evening. Supply is essential to strategy, so his conduct is truly heroic. That's right. Right. That's why she wants to be like him. Indeed, a laudable goal. Be Santa. She has the socks. I don't really get how she views Santa, but I guess I'm happy for her. I guess that means the bag beside her is full of gifts. It's kind of disturbing that it seems to be filled with weapons upon closer inspection, though. Huh? Struck by something, I suddenly lifted the bag. I stared with suspicion, not at the contents of the bag, but at the bag itself. Is this a sock? Oh, wow, it is. Ava had suddenly brought this with her and claimed it was her Santa sack, but looking more closely, it's a sock. Who knew a sock could stretch that much like that? I had a hunch. I turned the bag over, and sure enough, there were some stretched out letters written in permanent marker. Kyoshka. Hey, Ava, do you have any other sacks like this? But of course, I have ample sacks so I do not run out in an emergency. I think she got mixed up because I told her we put presents in stockings. I never would have guessed this is what happened. Come to think of it, I saw this exact sock right after the incident came to light. But it was so stretched out and filled with God knows what that I wasn't able to recognize it as a sock. And since Ema asked me to keep Kako out of it, I was even less inclined to look closely. In the end, I missed out on the truth right in front of me. What you see is not always the truth, huh? And so the case was suddenly solved, sparing me from the indignity of being labeled a perverted criminal. Ava did get scolded by Kulala, but since it was clear she had no ill intent, things ended relatively peacefully. The case was solved, but I still felt unsatisfied. Was it because Zeto's prophetic words were right after all? Or was it something else?
Get ready for prepared. Be ready to.
I popped into the rec room to see an unusual combination of people. New CG.
Could we wrap this up already? We have limited time for leisure.
Shut up! I fucking know that, okay?
Takimaru and Yugamo were playing cards. Poker, I guess? It was clear from Takimaru's greasy, sweat-drenched face who was losing.
God damn it. Okay, this hand'll do it.
You're calling, then. Let's show our hands.
Takimaru had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, while Yugamo had a...
full house. I win.
Ah, fuck!
Yugamo scooped up what paltry amount of chips Takimaru had left. Looks like I was just in time to see the end of a long battle. Well then, I'll be sure to collect what we bet on. Yes, how exciting.
Huh?
Just out of curiosity, what was the bet? Oh, nothing too remarkable. Takimaru will be my torture guinea pig for a week, that's all. Wow, that's even worse than I thought. A man never goes back on his words. Do whatever you want with my guts. I wish he'd be a little less willing. This isn't a butcher sale. Why would the person with the worst poker face in the world make such a suicidal bet anyway? I always thought your burly build would be perfect to experiment with. I haven't gotten anything this good in ages. I can feel the blood flowing to all the right places. Yugamo waved his fingers lecherously, his expression one of pure ecstasy. Wait. I can't let you do that to one of your friends. Takumi, I lost fair and square. Don't pity me and make me look even worse. Hey. That's not it. As leader of this unit, I can't overlook a high-risk interaction between comrades. Obviously, this could be a problem for our group living situation, but it could affect our future defensive battles too. I suppose you do have a point. But I'm an assassin. I respect a contract above all else. I'd be less than scum if I ignored what was agreed upon. Big words coming from a murderer. So for the sake of our leader, I have a suggestion. I'll offer you a rematch.
Huh? What are you talking about?
We'll play cards again some other time. If you win, your debt is cleared. But if I win, you'll be my guinea pig as originally promised. I see he's making the biggest concession possible. But it's kind of more scary to see a killer being so rational and approachable. Sure, does that work for you, Takimaru?
Hey!
You didn't have to do that. I was ready for this. But I'll do it for our leader. Thanks, I guess.
Now then, when shall we have our rematch? Right, come to think of it, Takimaru has no hope of winning right now. In a week, no, in 10 days. You're asking for a lot. 10 is too many. I'll give you 9. 57, isn't that a battle? I can't spell stretch 9 without 9. Strychnine without 9? I don't know what that is. Medical thing, I'm sure. A body part. Fine, 9 days from now means the rematch is on day 57 then.
Hey, don't I get to say I'm ready to go right now?
You lose again. I'm going to train you until it's time for your rematch.
Train me? I like the sound of that. Now things are heating up.
This was how, through some machination of fate, I ended up trying to coach Takimaru to victory, although I'm hardly a poker expert myself. Well, there's no turning back now. I'll just have to do whatever I can.
Get ready. Be ready to give your...
First things first, I needed to assess Takimaru's skills for myself. We had a casual match so I could see where he was at, but...
I got nothing to show for myself. Takumi, you gotta be a gangster to be this good. Which crew do you play for, huh?
I'm pretty bad at this, honestly. It's just that you're even worse than I imagined.
Damn, I didn't expect much. But I never thought he was this bad. From what I can tell, you might be trying too hard for big hands. You keep busting after making Hail Mary plays.
You stupid or something? Why wouldn't I aim for the best of the best?
Also, your face completely gives away whether or not your hand is good. You need to bluff more.
Bluff? That's some coward shit right there.
Oh my god, who knew someone could be this poorly suited for poker? I still have no idea why it would make such a serious bet on a game he's so bad at. Okay, I'll start simple. We'll just have to work our way up from the bottom.
Take it away, Takumi. Takumi-sensei.
Sensei.
You gotta draw a clear line between master and pupil when you teach. And I know now you're a lot stronger than me.
This guy can be surprisingly down to earth. I just wish he'd follow my lead when it comes to strategy too, but one thing at a time, I guess. Not that I think he'll be able to bluff even if I teach him. I'm not really suited to be a sensei, but let's do what we can until the day of the rematch.
Yeah, let's leave that bastard Yugamu speechless.
I tried to coach Takimaru through the game of poker as much as time would allow. Honestly, there wasn't a single day where I felt we'd gotten any results. Even if we still have time, it's almost impossible to imagine him beating Yugamu. Maybe I need to find another way.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready. Prepare. Be ready to give...
Now then, I need to come up with some ideas for how to train Takimaru today. Right. Maybe it would help to make him play with other opponents. That could help me figure out what his strengths and weaknesses are. Poker sounds fun. Will you play with him then? You know it. I'll accept any challenge from anybody, anytime. That's my motto. Thanks. Let's do this then. Moko, she was physically tough, but there is no telling her poker skills. Maybe she'd be the perfect opponent after all.
Oh, hell yeah, I won.
You got me. Not bad, Takimaru.
Same to you. We've been going back and forth, but I'm going to clinch this in the next hand.
Show me what you've got. You're not going to get me to tap out that easy. What a shock. They've been equally matched so far, much to my surprise. Trading wins and losses. Just when I thought Moko has him cornered, Takimaru claws his way back. Maybe Takimaru is getting the hang of it.
Aight, here we fucking go. This is how I win. Suck on this! Killer Full House!
What?
Moko leapt as if she'd been struck by some kind of invisible force, sending her chair flying.
How do you like that? You're finished.
Truly incredible, Takimaru. But looks like you didn't have what it takes to bring down Moko.
What?
Take this! My table-turning finisher move! Avalanche Royal Straight Flush!
How the fudge? Faced with the reveal of Moko's incredibly powerful hand, Takimaru did a somersault and fell face down on the floor. Guess there's no need for a 10 count. You did well, Takimaru. A fine performance. The all too even back and forth, the incredibly dramatic conclusion, All of it made me very aware of a certain possibility. Moko, don't tell me. Were you intentionally holding back? Were you purposely trying to create a good storyline like you would for a pro wrestling match? Oh, team leader, you're not supposed to just come out and say it. But I guess I still have some way to go if it was that easy for you to tell.
What? Are you telling me you were toyed with me?
Oh no, Takemura, I thought you knew and were just going along with it. I mean, you reacted so intensely whenever you lost and got so cocky whenever you won.
Huh? I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was playing it straight and real serious.
Good lord, forget thinking they might be evenly matched. Takemura's problem started way before we began his training. He got played like a fiddle and didn't even learn anything in the process. I'm sorry, Takemura. I made a huge mistake when I chose your opponent. After being so thoroughly elated, believing he'd finally had a good game, Takemura didn't take the news lightly. After that, we all had to end our training for the day. After that, we had to. I guess I need to reconsider who might be best suited to play against him. Gaku, take the lowest of the low, or Shoma, one of those two.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Now then, what to do for today's training? I think let's see. Hold on one second. I'm curious. No, okay. It says she's alive too. Interesting. Everyone's alive. Who would have thought? I think it might be important to let him get a proper feel for what it's like to win. They say success leads to improvement after all, which means I need to find someone Takemura can actually beat. In that case, I think I know who it has to be. Shoma. Oh, Kyoshika? Oh, a game of poker? Count me in. Your enthusiasm is a huge help. Just to be sure, how much experience do you have with poker? There was a non-zero chance that she was an unexpected powerhouse like Moko. To be honest with you, I worship Darby from JoJo. I've always wanted to play ever since I saw that one scene. Okay, so there's a chance. If Kyoshika is his opponent, Takemura is sure to win. That Darby episode is amazing, for the record, so
I'm playing you today, huh?
You sure are. What should we bet? How about our souls?
What? Our souls? What the hell, Takumi-sensei? I'm gonna straight up die before I get a rematch with Yugamu.
Hey!
Kyoshika, if you could lay off the manga references, that would be great. He'll take them seriously. Very well. I really wanted to yell, good, like Darby, though. And this is my sword, the Holy Jumonji sword. I told you to put that thing away. And so began their game.
Yeah! Take this! A straight!
Ha! I have a straight too. Does that mean it's a draw?
Yeah, wait, no, Kyoshika, that's not right. Those are all face cards and aces. And they're all the same suit. That's a royal flush.
How can you have face cards and multiple aces? How, whatever, pedantic, or whatever, semantics, rather.
What?
Oh, then I won!
Let's go! Full house! Now I win for sure.
I have a joker, so I guess I have a full house too?
No, if you use the joker like an ace, you have 4 of a kind.
What the hell?
Did I win again?
Using jokers.
Eat this! 1 pair!
Behold my royal flush!
That is a royal flush. I mean, no matter how you look at it, Takemoto loses, so...
This is horrible. I can't believe this is happening. Guess you finally realize that Kyoshika has freakishly good luck. But only for completely worthless things like this pissant little game. What a useless trait.
I'm pathetic. I can't even beat Kyoshika.
This is the exact opposite of what I was hoping for.
I'm scum. I'm trash. I'm a maggot.
Huh.
Did I accidentally do something again? You have no idea.
Hey!
I'm so sorry, Takemaru. I chose an even worse opponent than I did yesterday. I couldn't bear to see Takemaru with a self-confidence so completely shredded. It was a horrible tragedy, like watching a train wreck. I sure hope I can find him a suitable opponent tomorrow.
Get ready! Prepare to be ready to give your...
I thought about it last night in bed. Maybe these one-on-one practice games are the problem. If I can get 4 or so people at a table, he might be able to beat one of them. And maybe he can learn from watching how the others play. I guess I should try to round up a group then.
Yeah!
Yes, here we go. Here are the people that are gonna suck, maybe. Is this everybody who's playing? I think you were wise to choose me. I'm as worthless at poker as I am at everything else. Come on, Shoma, don't put yourself down like that. That's not why Takumi picked you, right, Takumi? Yeah, it would be a lie to say that wasn't part of my criteria, but still. I had a feeling this combination of players wasn't going to make for a regular game. It bothered me that Takemaru had become so untalkative after yesterday's loss, but it was time to try a 4-person game.
I'm not sure what cards I should swap out.
Does that mean you actually have a great hand tucked away there, Nozomi?
Oh, not at all. But you must be feeling lucky if you're interrogating me.
Well, maybe I'm secretly a poker genius.
How nice. Well, I'm fully expecting to end up dead last.
Is that so? You have a passive play style, but you know when to fold. That's a good strategy. Honestly, it's not too dissimilar from what the pros do.
Really? She's right. This is a pretty evenly matched game. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, playing like this is a blast.
I guess it is fun.
This game was starting to have a nice friendly vibe. It wasn't what I set out to accomplish, but it was nice in its own way. Meanwhile, though, Takemaru...
Oh, forget it. I fold.
Got it.
He's lost his spirit. On paper, it's a good thing he's gotten over his reckless style of playing, but... Crap, I fell to 3rd place. I never should have messed up like that. I can't believe I came in 2nd. I'm so sorry, everyone. Don't be sorry. That was pure skill, but me coming in 1st was just a fluke for sure. But dude, that was so fun. Let's do it again soon. I'd love it if everyone else could join in next time. Right, I'll be sure to lose next time. The 3 of them enthusiastically analyzed their game. I guess all that matters is that they had fun. But this was all meant for Takemaru, and he looked dead inside. It was like he expected to come in dead last. Takemaru, this time might not have worked out, but you'll win for sure next time. Sure. Crap, he's completely lost all motivation. I guess getting trounced by Kyoshika really hit him hard. It's no longer a question of who he should play. Maybe I should be more concerned about fixing his mental game before the rematch. I didn't feel like any of Takemaru's usual overwhelming spirit today. It looks like he's completely given up on the idea that he might win. How is he going to beat anyone, let alone Yugamu, in this state? I need to find a way to get him past this.
Get prepared. Be ready to get...
4 days until the rematch. I haven't improved at all. If anything, I think I've... Takemaru hasn't improved at all. If anything, I think I've set him back. How do I fix this? I don't really want to do this, but maybe I have to ask him for help. Good old Eito time. It's become somewhat of a habit for you to come to me for advice, hasn't it?
Hey!
Yeah, unintentionally. I really don't want to owe him any more than I already do. I can't deny that Eito's advice has been surprisingly helpful, but I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you this time. What? In fact, I have to ask, why did you think I'd be of any use in this situation? It doesn't matter whether Takemaru gets tortured or not, does it? Now that he says it, that might be true, but still. There's no turning back now. I was so sure Eitzo would help me find a way forward, but now I'm at a total loss. I heard everything. I might be able to assist you with Takemaru.
Huh? Really? Is Ava good with cards? I doubt she even knows the rules.
One sec. Oh, there it is. It is clear that Mr. Takemaru's mental potential is greatly diminished. I believe what he needs is to address that problem rather than the technical aspects of the game.
Huh.
I see, she has a point. Not bad. Evie? You are far too kind. AT? AV? AT? We were cage neighbors in the courtyard. We went through some stuff together, and now we've bonded. We are BFFs. Yay, peace and love. Anyway, I guess it couldn't hurt to let Ava deal with Takemaru. Then would you mind seeing what you can do? Leave it to me. I will show you a miracle turnaround. And that's how I ended up leaving Ava to take care of Takemaru. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried, but I guess I'll just pray things turn out for the best and get some sleep.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Morning already.
Huh?
I wonder how Takemaru and Ava are doing. I'll go check in on them later.
I am Ava, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. The first and last words out of your filthy sewer will be, sir. Do you understand that, maggot?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Bullshit! I cannot hear you! Sound off like you got a pair!
Sir! Yes, sir!
Ava. You are the lowest form of life on Earth. You are not even a human fucking being. You are nothing but an unorganized, grabastic piece of invader shit. It is my mission to trim all the useless fat from the Special Defense Unit. I will bend you over until I can reach 2 hands up your gaping asshole and clap. Sir, yes, sir. Do you think I'm cute, Private? Do you think I'm funny? Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face. You will not laugh. You will not cry. I pretended not to see what I just saw and left the rec room. Oh, gotcha, Bob. Have a good one. What do I know? Maybe this kind of rough treatment is exactly what he needs. Takemaru spent the rest of the day getting beaten back into shape by Ava. I felt a bit sorry for him, but if anyone was tough enough to survive this, it was Takemaru. I think, anyway.
Get ready for your... Prepare to be ready to...
Day 55. That means the rematch with Yugamu is the day after tomorrow.
Huh?
I guess I should see how Takemaru is doing.
Next question, Mr. Yakushiji. What cards do we swap when we have this hand? Be a good boy and answer your teacher.
Huh? Ava, teacher, your face is real close.
Just my face?
Not just your face, I can feel them against me.
What the fuck? Her vibe seems way different than yesterday. Not even her vibe, her whole personality.
Oh, that's Dolmenic cognitive reconstruction therapy for you.
Dolmen what now?
Oops, sorry. Those words don't mean anything to you, do they? Simply put, Ava switched to a personality better suited for teaching.
Is that even possible? But it seems like even Takemaru's personality has changed.
That's just because he was torn down and built back up again, Marine Corps style. Not bad, Ava. Maybe I should take a page out of your book.
Well, do you feel Teacher Ava's sweet lessons making you better?
Yes, I've never felt better in my life!
Well, as long as this gets results, I guess. Now in alluring female instructor mode, Ava coached Takemaru late into the night. I was a little worried about whether or not she'd be back to her usual self tomorrow. Her usual self? Wait, what is her usual self anyway? Something's bothering me, but I can't. Too sleepy to think. 1 second. I'm going to grab a quick drink.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 56th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
The rematch between Yugamu and Takemaru is finally coming up tomorrow. Now all hope for victory rests with Ava. I'd better go check in on how those two are managing. There's no way things have escalated and gotten even more ethically dubious since yesterday, right? Through an internal process of release and purification, your soul has reached a new stage.
Yes, all of my worldly desires and tumultuous emotions are now calm.
Indeed, this is the path to enlightenment and serenity. You see how your emotional libido has reached paradise through qualitative collapse?
Yes, and I see a light, an orange light.
What is this? Oh, Mr. Takumi, I've overstimulated his emotional state to the point of destruction. Overstimulated? Is that what was going on yesterday? Yes, the female teacher experience was too much for a healthy, delinquent male student. As a result, his impulse for desire was overwritten, and now he's in the ideal state to receive an education. Now all that's left is to drill the necessary techniques into his head at the optimal efficiency rate.
Hey!
I see, this isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I was right about things being pretty wild over here.
Teacher, I'm streamlining intuitive action items and synergizing revolutionary scalability.
Very good. Continue to use your alpha to kappa your beta all the way to true epsilon.
Oh, I am a perfect soldier.
I think I'd better just leave them alone. I have no idea if I was right to leave Takemaru in Ava's hands, but come what may, the rematch is tomorrow. All we can do now is roll the dice and watch what happens. Bedtime.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get prepared to spend a be ready to give your...
And so the day of the rematch is finally upon us. I doubt how much competition Takemaru can really provide, but no matter what happens, I need to see how this competition ends. Takemaru and Yugamu were already squaring off on a table in the rec room. Ava was right behind Takemaru like a true coach. You actually came to face me. How delightful.
Who do you think you're talking to? I never back down.
Looks like he went full circle and came back around to the Takemaru we all know and love. Which means I can't say I'm super confident he's going to win. Before we begin, allow me to reaffirm the terms of our agreement. As I mentioned before, as an assassin, I value the importance of a proper contract. When you lose, you'll immediately be my guinea pig to torture without mercy. Yugamu's words caused a shiver to run up down my spine. I doubted he was bluffing. Even if Takemaru is a friend to him, he won't show an ounce of mercy.
Hey! Yeah, no shit. Do you think you're gonna get me to chicken out this late in the game?
No, I was merely making sure. Now then, time for a rematch of our poker game.
Hold it right there. We ain't playing poker.
Huh?
We're playing Old Maid.
Huh? What in the world are you on about? I didn't take you for a jokester. This is no joke.
Yugamu said it yourself. You said we'd play cards again in 9 days.
Oh, that's right. He really did say that. I see. I do remember saying that. In other words, as long as it's a card game, it does not violate your contract. Our contract, you say. You found yourself a nice loophole, haven't you? Very well, I agree to play an old maid for our rematch. I see, they used Yugamu's own allegiance to contracts against him. If this is Ava's strategy, that must mean they've been secretly practicing Old Maid for the past 3 days. She might have given him the advantage, relatively speaking. But even with this, can Takemaru win? A one-on-one game of Old Maid is a game of pure bluffing and poker faces. Takemaru is still likely bad at both of these things. And so began the game of Old Maid that would determine whether or not Takemaru would be tortured. Naturally, the cards in your hand keep depleting unless you have the Old Maid.
What a wonderful game. We both know the Old Maid is in your hand right now. It's do or die. Can you get me to draw it or not? One-on-one Old Maid is quite the thrill.
Enough stating the obvious. Draw a fucking card, if you dare.
Oh, for the love of murder, you're so impatient. We should be savoring this.
Yugamu made a show of hovering his finger between 2 cards. Of course, he was carefully observing Takemaru's expression. The lack of any change in his face was honestly shocking to see. Takemaru had been so horrible at bluffing before. Was this because of Ava's training?
You've come a long way for someone who couldn't maintain a poker face to save his life. But unfortunately for you, it won't work on me. This must not be the Old Maid.
Yugamu confidently plucked one of the cards from Takemaru, and then revealed the pair of 7s now in his hand.
Honestly, I couldn't read anything from Takemaru's face.
This is bad. Mr. Omokage is not looking at his face.
Huh? What else is there to look at?
Ava's right. I'm looking at Takemaru's muscles.
My muscles?
Try as you might to hide your expression. There are some involuntary actions that can't be controlled. Your tension and emotion appear as minute changes in your facial muscles. I can read them, thanks to my medical knowledge and professional experience, that is.
He just whipped out a new skill during a kid's game like this. Is a full-on battle. That sentence is weird. But this doesn't look good. There's no way Takemaru can win now.
You should be proud of the fact that you've come far enough to make me use these tactics. And you should lament that you have to fight me with the Old Maid in your hand.
The number of cards in their hands continued to deplete. Yugamu never drew the Old Maid even once. At last, Takemaru was holding 2 cards, including the Old Maid, while Yugamu had only a single card remaining.
Oh, if Yugamu doesn't draw the Old Maid on his next move, it's all over.
You know, what he should do is he shuffles the cards in his hands, or doesn't, you know, it doesn't really matter in this case, and he closes his eyes and offers the cards then.
No. Unless...
Go on. Take one.
No need to tell me twice. This is the end.
Yugamu smiled, assured of his victory, but his grin went icy the moment he saw which card he drew.
Impossible! The Old Maid? Oh, but how?
Now I get to pull the trigger. You ready, Yugamu?
Damn.
Takemaru grabbed the card without hesitation and slammed it down on the table with his final card. All that remained in Yugamu's grasp was the Joker. Hell yeah, I won! Splendid work, Mr. Takemaru. How did you manage to fool me? I was sure I could see pain and unease in your facial muscle when I put my hand on that card. Let me show you why. Takemaru showed his other hand, the one he hadn't been using to hold his cards. Blood was flowing down his palm. I see you hurt yourself at the exact moment and used the pain to camouflage your reaction. Hoist by your own petard. But that doesn't explain how you managed to draw the right card immediately after. That was just dumb luck. Dumb luck after all that.
You were just shaking so much that I overwhelmed you. Anyone who does that is gonna lose in a fight.
I see. How fascinating. Well, it was a great game. I accept my defeat.
You lost, but your eyes are still all lit up with excitement. It's creeping me the hell out.
I just had such a good time with you. A very fulfilling struggle to the death. I feel it deep within my heart. Right, the wound on your hand. Please, let me lavish it with intense treatment.
You're seriously creeping me the fuck out, man.
What a shock. Takemaru actually won. I don't really understand it all, but I guess this means getting Ava to train him was the right choice. Just when I was feeling satisfied about a job well done.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
An enemy attack, huh?
Seems so. It's unacceptable to interrupt a lady as she lounges. Let's finish these CADs off quickly so I can continue my reread of Damn Slunk. Slam dunk? Good grief, nobody is taking things seriously anymore. Let's get going, guys. Special Defense Unit move out. She reads slam dunk.
Ha! What a bunch of worthless wimps!
Takemaru, our breathing is perfectly synced.
Wait, what? This is an odd couple. How do you guys feel about RPF?
Keep your guard up, guys. It's not over until we take out the commander.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. Boom. Why did she blow herself up a bunch? It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing into a plume of smoke.
No way! A no ropes, 200-volt, double hell, double barbed wire barricade, double landmine glass crush death match?
No, they just self-destructed.
Huh? The hell's that about? Pretty disappointing for a commander.
Well, who cares? We won easily.
The atmosphere in the battlefield had been relaxed until just then. Smoke filled our vision, accompanied by the sound of something hitting the ground at a high speed.
What is this? I have detected another hostile presence.
Everybody, look! Over there!
Such foolish behavior from Zenta.
You, Vashnes.
Veshnes rose from the swirling dust.
I was going to absorb her cryptoglobin as well, but... well, it doesn't amount to any more than a rounding error. But it would be so boring to leave empty-handed after coming all this way.
With a smile, Veshnes slowly turned towards us. The sight was so overwhelmingly intimidating that I froze in place.
Why don't I hunt down and devour 2 or 3 of you for a bit of fun?
Anyone but me, please!
Don't be a pussy! We just gotta fight back.
He's right. We're plenty strong enough right now.
Oh? Are you volunteering to die for me? Then I'll give you what you want.
It happened instantly. I couldn't even see what happened to them, but Takimaru and Yugamu were face down on the ground.
No way! This doesn't look good!
What a bore. That was hardly fun at all.
It was horrible. Our mood had done a complete turnaround, and now we were in the depths of hellish despair.
At this rate, we'll all be killed.
Damn it! Not on my watch!
I grabbed hold of my weapon again with trembling hands and reflexively ran toward Veshnes.
Takumi, you can't!
Oh, another one wants to commit suicide?
I had no shot of winning, but if I didn't do something, we'd all end up dead. I felt a white-hot pain and heard a scream. That's when I blacked out. Well, we lost a lot of days. Takumi, wake up, Takumi. Nozomi, thank God you're finally awake. Could you come with me? Everyone's waiting outside.
Yo, look who finally decided to wake up!
How dare you worry us like that? What happened to me? I thought Veshnes. Right, I tried to face off with her, but I went down without a fight.
You don't remember. You beat her.
What?
I beat her?
It was a tearjerker of a reversal. I guess that's why you call it fight or flight.
Huh.
Eep, if they published that fight and jump, it would top the polls. It was legendary. Now we don't have to worry about that scary lady anymore. You're the best team leader. I watched everyone react with admiration and relief, but I couldn't really internalize it. I defeated Veshnes, me, that easily?
Relax, Mr. Sumino. I made sure she was dead. You've resolved a huge problem for us. It's just too bad our hero doesn't remember his deeds. Yep, a gang with a dead boss is destined to fall apart.
Now we'll just be killing off the minions. Sounds boring. It's too early to let our guard down, although I do understand the sentiment. Whatever, man. As long as we have our invincible leader, nothing's gonna happen to us. Things are going so well, we'll just be entertaining ourselves until we go back home. But seriously, what a relief.
I guess I really did it.
It finally hit me as I saw Nozomi's teary smile.
Oh, right, Mr. Sumino, you've been asleep for quite a number of days.
Right, the same issue that happened with the Revival-matic with Lady Dodomi and myself happened again with you.
Really? Exactly how long was I gone?
Today is day 73, so you were out for about 2 weeks.
Wow, I'd been out for a while, but I guess it was a small price to pay.
I went to sleep after everyone had congratulated me on my success. My head still felt foggy, but the relief I felt outweighed it. I guess that's how much stress Veshnes was causing me day in and day out. I feel like I'll be able to get have a pleasant sleep for the first time in a long time. Dude, this ending is like creepy. Or this route is starting to get creepy. I don't know. Something off-putting about it or something.
Get ready! Prepare. Be ready to...
Morning already. I feel like I'm already back to normal. Maybe it's because I was able to sleep stress-free now that Veshnes was dealt with. Nowlin, what to do today?
Hey, Takumi. It's been a while.
Why did I come to see him again? It'd be one thing if I needed his advice again. Actually, even at that, I'd prefer not to see him. But somehow I found myself coming here.
You look like you fully recovered. Glad to see you looking so well.
Eito rose to his feet. You knew I was out. Yes, everyone told me. But I'm sure you've heard things have turned in our favor in terms of the war. That must be disappointing news for someone who despises humanity. I was trying to provoke him, but surprisingly Eito didn't take the bait. Instead, he yawned disinterestedly. I suppose so. Well, it doesn't mean much to me. I've lost interest in where this fight is going lately. Maybe I'm better suited to relaxing in here. Are you saying that to get us to let our guard down? Not at all. I really couldn't be bothered to care. I have to question why I used to be so desperate and preoccupied about it even. Indeed, humans are hideous to me, but that's an immutable fact, a natural law. Maybe I've gotten used to it, just like I've gotten used to the boring sights in here. I mean, people get nose blind even to the most foul-smelling foods, right? That was a rather cruel comparison, but it made sense. Well, I suppose even hatred can't last forever. I didn't sense that drive anymore, that wicked hostility that used to be so integral to Eito. That predatory glint in his eye that used to make me feel like he'd slit my throat in an instant if given the chance was all but gone. You've changed. Maybe the situation here did it to me. Do you mean you reflected on yourself while you've been in solitary? No, like I told you, I rather like it in here. I guess if I had to explain it, I get to live with a certain degree of comfort I've never felt before. Comfort, huh? It's a word that's almost entirely at odds with his true character, but strangely, I felt myself empathizing with Eito. Maybe it was all because of the relief I felt after defeating Veshnes. Well, I can't even imagine what it's like to live in a cage, but how do you pass the days in here anyway? I suddenly found myself asking him out of interest. Oh, Takumi, don't tell me you're interested in my life now. His eyes suddenly lit up. Damn it, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Well, I suppose if you absolutely insist, I'll tell you, but only because it's you, Takumi. Come on, you don't gotta put it like that. Don't be shy. This is how things work between us. Hey, hold on. Stop acting like we have some kind of special... Here, let me explain my daily routine. First things first. When I wake up early in the cage, Are you even listening? I guess that about covers it. What do you think, Takumi? Life under house arrest doesn't sound so bad, does it? It sounds god-awful. Actually, despite everything, after hearing his lengthy story, that initial reaction of mine had faded. It does have an unexpected kind of appeal, I guess. Somehow he managed to change my mind. How did this even happen? I'm glad to hear you get it. That reaction really pisses me off. Then you should try experiencing life in here for yourself. How would I even do that? You want me to live in here with you? In a single cage together? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. But the cage next to me is available. That's right, the cage Ava usually sleeps in is empty. Right, it seems that Ava has started sleeping in Kako's room. Everyone's become so gracious, although their treatment of me remains the same. I didn't know that. Well then, that certainly means that one cage is available. Hello, new neighbor. Oh, I'm positively sick with excitement. Maybe I should create a guide to living under house arrest as the more experienced of the two of us. Hey, I didn't agree to anything just yet. Even though I was repulsed by Eito, for some reason I couldn't deny the appeal of experiencing life under house arrest. What is this? I guess it couldn't hurt to try it. It couldn't hurt just to try it, just for a little while. Then I'd better jump into it while my motivation is high. I'll get ready tonight.
Prepare. Be ready to give you.
Mornings start early under house arrest. The coldness woke me up before the morning announcement
Does it
could.
feel like a struggle to live like this?
Yes. At first, I was completely taken aback by how difficult it was. But it's funny how people adapt. I can find some kind of joy in the simple things, like the melancholy of the passing seasons.
The true joy of living under house arrest, you mean?
Yeah. It feels worth experiencing.
He started to neatly sort through the pebbles under his feet. When I asked what he was doing, he told me he was going to use them to make jewelry.
Visitors from the big city buy pieces off of me. Well, I hardly get any money for them, but still.
Though his smile was bitter, his hands were deft and practiced.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have my worries. But I chose this life of confinement.
I could see a hint of pride in his countenance as he explained his reasoning.
Come on, Eito. Stop with the weird voiceover. Your pretentious narration is getting to me. Oh, you're no fun. It was so fitting. This is only my first day living like this. Why would you want to make me sound like some seasoned pro? Still, mornings here aren't so bad, are they? It is kind of refreshing, but seeing the smug delight in Eito's face made me regret responding so positively. I decided to keep the rest of my thoughts to myself and laid down in the cage. Surprisingly, it didn't feel oppressive or cramped. How strange. I told you, not bad at all, right? You'll come to understand what's so nice about it over time. Look forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be even better if you were far, far away. Still, time seems to pass slowly here. I'm getting sleepy again.
Prepare. Be ready to get.
Today is the second day of life in the cage. Even though I had nothing to do, somehow I didn't find myself getting bored. Actually, there was nothing to do in the cage than I thought. There was more to do in the cage than I thought. I could get lost in thought or create things in my imagination. This could be the ideal environment for a rider, confined for total concentration. Looks like you're starting to adapt to life here. Let me guess, right now you're controlling a character you created in your head, right? How did you... Wait, that's probably a stupid question. You've been down the same road. The real fun begins when you relinquish control over the characters in your imagination and let them run around on their own. Maybe we should let the people in our brains fight each other. My imaginary guy would never lose to yours. After all, he's got a hyper-speed telekinetic force sword that can break anything down to the subatomic level. Well, I have 2 hyperdimensional shrinking buster launchers that can demolish space itself on my side. 2? That's not fair. You can just dual wield too. Okay, then my guy is gonna manifest 2 arms out of his back using his aura. Are these like references to anime that I don't get? It's so quiet. Time passes in total comfort here.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
That day, someone visited my cage as I lived out my new life of confinement.
Ugh. You really went in there voluntarily? Do you feel like a panda? Or a gorilla or something? I'm shocked by what an eccentric weirdo you are.
Watch your mouth, Ima. Here you go, Takumi. I made you lunch.
Oh, thanks, Kako.
I also made you dessert. Fig and sea cucumber tart.
I'll let Ato have that. Just kidding. Thank you.
Still, I can't believe you can stand it in there. I would have dropped out after a day.
I'm surprised myself. Well, home is where you make it, I guess.
Now that I hear myself saying that so casually, I realize it's exactly what Ato would say. I looked in the cage beside me, and sure enough, Ato was smirking.
Yes, I'm so proud to have raised my very own full-fledged cage dweller.
Man, stop acting like I'm your protege. I didn't do this to emulate you.
It's strange. Maybe it's because you're both in cages, but you two kind of resemble each other in a way.
Resemble each other? Me and Ato?
Oh, now that you mention it, I totally see it. They say family look more and more like each other over time.
Ugh, who are you calling family? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies.
How wonderful. I knew getting you into a cage was the right decision. Although I can't really recognize any physical similarities between us, I feel like the part of us that's similar is the shape of our souls.
I don't get it at all. The shape of our souls, huh? There can't be more to what Kako was saying than physical appearance. I was almost beginning to forget that Ato is a mentally insane deviant. Ignoring the twins and Ato as they amused themselves with the topic, I sulked and laid on the ground. And so my life continued in the cage. As the days went by, time flowed by effortlessly. Whoa, now we just jumped to 87? Battle time. I heard the school bell. What day is it anyway? I've all but lost all sense of time since I started living in here. Time passes so slowly and comfortably.
Intruder alert, defense mode.
The alarm, we're under attack. I was snapped back to cold reality in an instant. I didn't have time for this. I need to get out and fight. Hey, someone, get me out of here. But no one answered my cries. No one showed up to the courtyard. What's going on? Damn it, I need to do something. Is it possible that the enemy caught everyone by surprise and things are so bad they can't come get me? Or maybe it's worse than that. These dark thoughts are making me spiral. Hey, Takumi, you seem to be in a bit of a panic. Eito, let me out of here, quickly. What's the need? The need, I need to fight to protect the school and everyone else. Just then I realized something strange. Eito had left his cage. How'd you get out? You've got it all wrong, Takumi.
I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
What are you talking about? I know, you colluded with the invaders to get out. Wrong again, we're not talking about that particular dimension. The important thing here is that the person in the cage couldn't recognize that it was a cage. I don't understand what he's trying to say. I don't understand at all, right? Yeah, it's just like that. I know you know what's really going on. You can't break out of the cage that truly imprisons you, no matter how much you struggle. That's why it doesn't matter whether you leave the cage or not. The outcome is the same. You said it yourself, home is where you make it. You need to recognize the cage for what it is. That's the only way you'll find happiness. Eito's words swirled around in my head. My legs grew weak. I didn't have the strength to grip the iron bars. I lost the will to speak. And then the fog started to overtake my mind, that familiar fog. But I have to get out of here. Huh?
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
I came to in a familiar classroom. What day are we on? Okay. I came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Oh no. Well, I guess I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Yeah, nothing important. Wait. No. What about the invaders? What happened with the enemy attack? I was in the cage in the courtyard and...
Huh? Enemy attack? What are you even talking about, bro?
What?
I looked around. Just as Gaku had implied, there was nothing but peace all around us in the classroom. Even the scenery outside the window is calm. Did I misunderstand something? But how? Yo, you don't look so hot. You good? I wasn't good at all. I was in a horrible state. My head ached. I felt a sickness in my chest. That wasn't all either. My stomach was starting to pang painfully, like something had happened to me. Was the milk you just drank spoiled or something? But I had one too. Is that even possible with this school's meal system? I couldn't even respond to Gaku's confused rambling. Not only that, but my stomach pain was rapidly getting worse. I'm gonna go lie down. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Take care, man. Once I finally got to my room, I fell face down in bed. I couldn't even think through the severe pain in my stomach. I'm so sure there was something I need to be worried about, right? But my stomach hurts so bad. The bell, a whole day must have passed while I was suffering. I can't do this. I can't even get up. My stomach hurts so bad. For now, I just need to wait for it to pass. Another day wasted, but my stomach pain isn't getting any better. If anything, it feels like it's getting worse. But I don't have time for this. It's in the meat route, and no one's even coming to check on me. I didn't think they were that cold. Eito's words raced through my head as I lay in bed. Nothing about my situation changing at all.
What you see is not always the truth. I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
I don't hear the bell anymore. I don't know what time it is or even where I am right now. The next thing I knew, a wavering, ghostly figure was looking down at me in the darkness. His expression seemed vaguely sorrowful.
I see.
It's too late for you.
The apparition made of flames gradually faded and disappeared. I could swear I knew him from somewhere, but it felt like I'd forgotten about him somewhere along the way. I reached my hand out to him, trying to get him to wait. But he was already gone. My consciousness melded into the darkness. And then I had the strangest dream.
You've done well to hold your ground against Dal Shah, the strongest hero of all. But your battle ends here. I resent that things are going according to her plan, but this is the destiny of the battlefield. Prepare yourselves.
This paragon of warfare, Dal Shah. He's in an entirely different league from the other commanders.
What about Takumi?
He's still not waking up.
He was impaled right through the stomach. It's a miracle he's still alive.
Can we win this without him?
He lost his marbles, but he was our strongest fighter.
Don't say that! He's...
Okay, time out! This isn't the time for this!
It's do or die. Our backs are to the wall and we don't have a leader.
He should have stabbed me instead! It doesn't matter if I'm gone or not.
I'll take care of Samino. Soldiers, do whatever it takes to defend the school. If this base falls, everyone's going down with it.
Our mission remains unchanged. We will kill the invaders.
Pitiful. Still struggling against me, even though your fate is sealed. But so be it. Let us put an end to this extensive battle.
Everyone is fighting so hard. Unable to do as much as so much as lift a finger, I just watched the fight unfold.
So this is it then. I understand your limitations now.
He de-transformed?
Now do you realize how powerless you are? This form is more than sufficient.
Ugh, I hate to say it, but he's right. Our attacks hardly do anything.
His defense is ironclad. If only I'd finished preparing my countermeasure.
You mean the poison? Well, there's no telling if it would have worked.
No. I wish Takumi was okay and here with us.
Weep not. You fought well. Now, let us end this.
What? But he wasn't laying down. No, this can't be. Wasn't this supposed to end in a draw?
Dal Shah, you fought so hard for so long. You should be honored that you were permitted to offer your cryptoglobin to me in death.
You were just waiting for your chance to absorb him, weren't you?
Indeed. He lacked loyalty. Leaving him to his own devices would have been a mistake. After all, I'm already in a position where I must consider what I will do after this battle is over.
Purging the influence of the previous regime, huh? You seem pretty confident you're going to win.
She killed that annoying geezer. In a way, this is an opportunity for us.
Is that what you believe? As you stand before the unparalleled power I've accumulated after absorbing more and more cryptoglobin?
She isn't bluffing. The weight of her strength is completely overwhelming.
Annihilating you would be no challenge. But I shall grant you some reprieve, seeing as your leader is currently out of commission.
Are you just trying to prolong our despair before you kill us? You're pure evil!
I'll wait for him to recover. You should hurry up and get him back in fighting form.
With that despair-inducing proclamation, Veshnes was gone. Everyone hauled my body into the school with grit teeth. What a horrible nightmare. I want to wake up. Is this really a dream, though? It's all so vivid. My body underwent medical treatment. Everyone was talking as they surrounded me. I couldn't open my mouth despite being fully conscious. I might as well have been bound and restrained. I simply listened in silence.
This means we only have until he wakes up before.
Damn it! Wake up already, Takumi! You're our only hope!
He'll be fine. He should be back any second now.
Fine? Really?
Yes, soon he'll be back in fighting form.
That's not what I mean. Everybody else knows what I'm talking about, right? There's been something off with Takumi for a while now.
Huh.
She ain't wrong. He's been real messed up for a long time now.
Right. He was talking about the dead like they were still with us. Darumi and Kyoshika.
It wasn't at all uncommon for him to be on an entirely different page from the rest of us.
Honestly, it was a little eerie.
I saw him trying to talk to the empty cage beside Ava a few times.
He was talking as if Veshnes was already defeated, too. Very interesting symptoms.
I don't buy for a second that this was caused by a glitch in the Revive-O-Matic. Something clearly isn't right with him. And how dare you make him fight in that state?
What were we supposed to do then? Even if something isn't right with his perception of reality, he's better than anyone in battle.
Yeah, he was practically demonic on the battlefield.
Right. His presence helped us keep our casualties to a minimum. But it was kind of painful to watch him like that. I could barely stand it.
Yeah. We talked about this, didn't we? I said I'd do something once I figured out the cause.
Takumi.
What? What's going on? I was living in a different reality from everyone else. I knew it. Darumi and Kyoshika really were dead, and Uta wasn't in that cage anymore. Which means the world I've been living in.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude. Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
I leapt to my feet and knocked over my chair. No, it's all wrong. This isn't reality. Descending into total panic, I whirled around only to see... Whoa, Sir Takumi, why are you making such a scary face? The dead were talking to me. Kyoshika, who was now staring at me so quizzically, was dead. In reality, she was resting in her grave in the schoolyard. Which means this isn't reality. I dashed out of the classroom trying to escape the nightmare. That's right, this isn't reality. How did I not realize it? No, I knew, but I'd forgotten somehow. How long have I been stuck in this dream? You're panting like some kind of creep. Are you in heat? Stay away from me. You're not real.
I ran even further, trying to shake off the phantoms that weren't meant to be in this world. The hallway just kept going endlessly, eternally. I ran alone.
Looks like you've remembered.
You did this. I knew it.
Yes, it all started on day 31, the moment you became aware of the brainwashing. I was forced to take drastic measures to reset your distrust and suspicion of me. By making me hallucinate? Yes, just a little application of brainwashing device I used on Ava. I triggered a type of auto-correction in your brain to prevent you from becoming any more suspicious. You were meant to live a comfortable life with no sense of danger or stress. There, the serious problems you face are replaced by trivial issues. You no longer had to feel the mental burden of your comrades' deaths or Ato's escape. Is making me believe Veshness was defeated part of this then?
Yeah.
Yes, her presence was such a threat that it created unimaginable stress for you. Unmanageable stress for you. However, there were some gaps in your memory as you struggled to compensate for the discrepancies with reality. I see, so that's why. Honestly, I should have been frothing with rage knowing he tampered with my memories, my reality. But all I could think about was how sorry I was for all my friends. During these hellish 100 days, I was the only one who got to spend the majority of them cozily wrapped in delusion. Pangs of guilt and sorrowful sense of disconnection flooded my hollow skull. I was supposed to fight with everyone until the end. That was how I vowed to spend my second chance at this life. I truly regret what I've done to you, even if it was all for the sake of protecting humanity. That's why I will present you with one final option. A final option? Right now in the real world, the final battle with Veshness is ongoing. Your physical form is fighting, of course, but to be frank with you, the fight is hopeless. Unfortunately, I've played every hand I have. Defeat is only a matter of time. You have two choices. I can remove the adjustment to your perception starting now, and your consciousness will return to reality. Of course, all that awaits you is your inevitable destruction. Or you can continue to live in this comfortable dream. Wait, if I escape into my dream, won't my death in reality follow? No, you can stretch out your subjective experience in your own consciousness. In other words, even your physical death happens only after only a few minutes. You will be able to dream for many years. If you wanted, you could immerse yourself in a peaceful, happy dream for all eternity. But while I do that, everyone in reality... As I told you, total annihilation after the school falls is now inevitable. Think of this choice as your reward, a kind of penance for what I've done to you. As self-serving as that may sound. With that, Siri presented me with 2 capsules. One red, one blue. Take the red pill and you go back to a reality where nothing but despair awaits you. Take the blue pill and you continue to live out your comfortable fantasy.
The choice is yours.
Damn it. I stared at the 2 colorful pills for hours or maybe just seconds, and then I made my decision. Again, I know I'm crazy, but I kind of like this route, actually. I took the red pill in my hand. I could come up with dozens of reasons, but in the end, maybe I just couldn't stand the idea of escaping into a tranquil dream alone. I see, so that's your choice, a hellish reality over a peaceful dream. You've got it all wrong. The real hell is this dream. I couldn't even realize I was in hell here, nor that I was leaving my friends behind in their own hell. Nothing could be worse than that. I see, I respect your final decision. My decision, that's right. It was all I had after losing everything in this indulgent dream. At least I could choose how it ends. I swallowed the pill and I went back, thrust right in the middle of inescapable death. The school was destroyed, belching black plumes of smoke. The only movement on the battlefield came from the invaders. Jesus, couldn't he have let us take over earlier? Fuck.
Nozomi!
As much as I didn't want to admit it, I could tell from her pale face that her wounds were lethal.
I'm so sorry, Nozomi. I should have come back sooner.
Takumi, you came back to us. The real Takumi. You're back.
She smiled weakly. We were already surrounded by countless invaders.
That's right. That's right. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank goodness.
In her final moments, she let out a deep sigh. Then she closed her eyes.
So me. Everybody. Watch over me for just a bit longer. I'll be with all of you soon.
I pointed my blade at the invaders as they drew closer. I did it so I could fight right there in reality until the very last moments of my life. I had no regrets. This was the world I chose to live in, after all. It was the reality I wanted. The ending of that route could have been a little better, but casual route faced reality. It's the fucking meat route. The meat route is the route that we needed to go down all along. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. The fucking meat route. I chose the blue pill. I could stand the idea of going back to a world with nothing but... I couldn't stand the idea of going back to a world with nothing but despair only to die there. There was no guarantee that anything I just learned was even true. I no longer knew what was dream and what was reality. It's all a matter of perception anyway. Maybe Eito had been right. And that meant that the dream I chose was worth just as much as reality, right? As I swallowed the pill, my consciousness was enveloped in a gentle fog. You did well, soldier. Sweet dreams.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
Everyone's drinking milk.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Wait, huh? Why do we all have milk cartons?
Oh, did you forget? This is part of an important ritual.
Ritual?
Miss Shizuhara's joking with you. Don't look so serious.
It's just that someone started drinking one, and for some reason it caught on with the rest of us until we all had one.
I guess that's herd mentality.
Maybe we're infected with zombie bacteria. Finally, I might get the killing game I've been waiting for. Could you not bring that up while I'm trying to drink?
Fuck! I can't suck out the damn milk stuck in the corner.
You need better lung capacity, like me. Check this out.
Wow. She sucked the carton flat. That's like a trick someone in a battle manga would do.
Irritating dregs that no one can get rid of. I feel a kind of kinship.
That makes sense for you, but I seriously regret drinking this cheap milk.
I will swallow anything you command me to.
I watched as everyone conversed in high spirits with a strange feeling in my heart. Everyone is here. It was an entirely ordinary scene, and yet I felt myself tearing up for some reason.
What's the matter, Takumi?
Uh-huh. Oh, no, it's...
You should have some too. Join us.
Eito, he's right. I grabbed a carton and started to sip like everyone else. Although I had the feeling I was forgetting something important. I suppose it couldn't have been that important if I can't remember it clearly. Right, if it doesn't matter any more than choosing to suck out every last drop of milk. Dude, Sirius screws over people so often, I feel like. Embrace fantasy. Well, I love refantasy, or refantasio, metaphor refantasio. So surely. Okay, we're done for the night. I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Where will you run? I'm holding off on this one because, again, I'm pretty sure this will answer some questions and complete my thought process about the game as a whole. I know we've talked about the likely candidates as the middle-aged woman that has traveled back in time, most likely, to give us information on how to time travel vertically and horizontally, and have the Omega material, right? I think there are 3 candidates that come to mind. The most likely one, or ones, are Hiroko and Nozomi, but there's a slight possibility it could be Commune as well. Oh yeah, I should probably just do that one. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do meat tomorrow because oh wait, oh no, that's just a regular one. I think that's literally it, right? There must be, so 1 second. Oh, wait, shit, what's this one? Fuck, Box of Blessings, fuck! Fuck. We have one more Box of Blessings route. I thought we were done with Box of Blessings. I forgot about this one, shit, okay, so we'll do that next. On the bright side, this could be the route. This could be the freaking route that gives us our day 90 time travel. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. I was thinking like there are 8 endings that are not accounted for, or hold on. 7 endings, because we have the 2. We have the We Love Nozomi ending, which I reloaded on just as a Silent Hill 2 style like premonition. I don't think it matters anymore. I don't think it's an early ending. Those other Box of Blessings ends all went to day 99 or 100. Okay, so we have 2 endings accounted for that aren't counted in here. So 93. So they're so that means we have 7 left, and this Box of Blessings route has at least 2 endings, I'm guessing. So that means there could be 5 on the meat route. Oh wait, before I shut down, let's take a look at the gallery again. I love how, like, happy he looks there. But yeah, this is definitely a zombie type key, I think, right? Based on how primal he is. I think he's, like, on his deathbed, though, which is why, like, it's slowly taking over. Rather than it, you know, being full zombie. So these are the meat route ones for sure. Oh, you might be right actually, because we don't have Box of Blessings routes. Any specific CGs missing from there, as far as we can tell, because these I think we just got this one not too long ago from a Box of Calamity, or no, that was SF route, right? It was a bad SF route. She reaps evil. Evil or something, I don't remember. clown out. I don't remember the context behind this one. This was mystery route in one of the bad endings when we come out and everyone's dead. Oh, Yugamu's attacking. I recall this vaguely. Is this the same one? Oh, there's a soldering iron on the table. I didn't notice that before. Oh yeah, this was ending 100, right? Is anyone missing from this? Maybe Sirei and Nigo are dead? I don't recall. I think... No. They're definitely dead in the mystery route, right? But I think everyone survives this otherwise. Ava's there. Ava's holding the tomato head, I just realized. Wait. Oh, there's multiple oh, there's a scroll. Shit, I didn't even notice. Damn, I can't believe I missed out on that. There's a whole bunch of stuff then. All right, no wonder. I was like, I really swore there was a lot more. I'm not seeing where all this is. So where the okay. Oh, okay. We're still missing a shit ton of stuff then. Never mind. Good ending. I'm looking for a specific CG right now. I don't know if you got to the conspiracy route yet, but this CG is great. The real villain in this game. Oh, then... let's see. Okay. Here. This is it. So we're missing 2 images from the last Box of Calamity route. Oh, Box of Blessings route. So this is the Box of Calamity route. Bro! What the fuck? There's one missing here. What is this one? This is the Veshness route. This is the coming of age route. Are we missing something from coming of age? Or Veshness? There, I know what this is the bad ending for SF that we are waiting on. Because I also don't want to see it. It's gonna be sad. This was a comedy route one, right? Yeah, I think these are comedy routes here. So this was the last of the zombie route. This is like, so instead of making the Undying Flames bomb in the comedy route, if I'm not mistaken, he makes a giant mecha for himself, and then it blows up. It's fucking stupid. Holy shit! There's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pictures for the meat route that we get. Okay. So where was that one that I was missing? We know where those are going to come from. Veshness route, and then coming of age route. Let's take a quick look at that too. I'm pretty sure that's in the order of the chapter. So Retsnum, casual, Veshness should be lower and earlier, right? Here, or no, not that one. It's way earlier, right? Here we go. Okay, so those are accounted for. So coming of age, maybe. Oh, right. There's this choice too. What will you tell the others? A lie. So there's okay, so let me get the notepad open real quick. So these are the remaining things. Is it coming of age where we got the Omega material from? And maybe, hold on a second. No, coming of age ends so early, though. We finish off everything here. And Hiruko knows that it's there in the coming of age route, so why is that? Is it because... Dude, I don't know. We had to travel there from a different timeline. Okay, so that explains it. There are not going to be 5 endings for Meat Route. There are going to be 4 endings, knowing that we have this as well. Do they have any plans for DLC for this game? Because I don't think they do, and I don't think it's really their style either. I don't think there's a Danganronpa with a DLC, and I don't think there's any of like Uchikoshi's games use DLC either. I don't know. I would love to be proven wrong if they have like more up their sleeve, but all right. That's it. That's it for stream finally. Casual route was actually pretty good. I honestly wish they had written a slightly happier ending for facing reality, but I understand the idea here. It's fine as is. And obviously you can't, there's no incentive to make it too good of an ending because the ending's fucked, right? Like there's, you know, you can't keep making good endings because it trivializes the impact of the actual good endings. So yeah. But yeah, Sirai's horrible is all I'm saying. Sirai's judgment is very bad at times. Very bad. But yeah, we'll do Coming of Age, A Lie. I'm assuming that'll be a short ending. And then Box of Blessings, it might be a short ending. Who knows? I'm assuming there'd still be maybe 2 choices. I'm really hopeful that's where the time travel will be. Just because if it turns out to be in the Meat Route, I will be so pissed that I pushed off Meat Route until the very last route we did. I would be insanely pissed about that. I would be going crazy over that. All right, have a good night.